want you to, if you can't, it's just for you, Shanika. I want you to play it. Ain't nobody up here but me and you. And that's just for you because you left before I could give it to you.
I done seen this already, baby. Yeah, because I told you that was my favorite. Like that song. Like when I tell you, I be playing the hell out of shit, and I'll go and just search up everything that got that sound with it, baby. Because yeah, it's some people doing their thing to that thing, and it's so crazy. But the best routine I saw, I'm gonna see if I can find it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's these two girls. Like they did like a routine. Right, they did a routine with it, and one of the girls did like the guy role, and then the other girl did the girl part. And like I'm telling you, that shit was so fucking smooth. Like, yes, baby. But how you during the day? Happy hump day. Wait. Sorry. It's Thursday? Friday Eve. My bad. I'm saying the wrong shit. Friday. Okay. I'm like, Eve.
Thank you for coming by my stream. I felt like a celebrity had came over, y'all.
Oh,
I was graced with the presence. I felt like
that was a vibe for sure. That was a vibe for sure. Oh, okay, shit. My bad. Hold on. I'm fucking up. Let me bring one more.
Talking mess.
All right. Hey, Mr. Mella, how you doing today?
I'm new to the channel.
Mella.
Yeah, you found us. You found us.
Yes.
He came over at the very end, I had to go pee. I had to walk the dog in the rain a lot.
Yeah, I was late to the party, as they say. I don't want to consider this a thirsty attempt to be on a panel. I'm just following. I'm just following, right? Genesis, she was announcing the Drip Show is going to be live, and I'm like, let me check this out. And thank you for welcoming me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. I will behave. I'm not new to YouTube. I will behave. I understand the guidelines, the perimeters, and the restrictions. So I will use everything that's within my ability of creativity to give you a personality that you won't regret.
Bro, you done been over here before. That's why I let you up here, because I recognize your name. This drip show. This is his new channel. The other channel got took down. So this is the new channel, but this drip show.
I drunk? There's a rumor going around that I be drunk. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm sober now.
You good.
I
can't promise an hour from now, but right now I'm sober.
Hey, look, I'm high, so I ain't judging. But
as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and unscrew this bottle. How y'all doing? What you talking about?
Tap the booty first. Tap the booty. Yeah, then open it.
Keisha. So Lakeisha, it must have did because I showed the
I'm
mic
sorry,
drop
Jay. Hold on, real quick.
On my side.
Hold on, Jay. I'm sorry, real quick.
Georgia. Also ATL.
What up? Either man in the building.
Either man. He's so beautiful.
How you doing?
Hey, beautiful Either man.
What a good looking.
I'm gonna let Miss J finish before I go ahead. So go ahead, Miss J.
So I was saying that apparently this is the other side of this is the Lakeisha side talking about the doxing that because I just showed the Mic Drop Barbecue talking about the Lakeisha talking about the Anton doxing and how Anton said that he planned all this out and that whole thing. So yeah, that's this is what I just showed on my show just a couple hours ago about from Mic Drop and him talking about what happened with them two. So this is the tea. This is the actual tea, y'all. I just had the little, the after tea.
So, are you, Miss J? Are you against doxing or are you for doxing?
No, you should not be doxing because according to the definition, they're saying you shouldn't be putting out information that's with malicious intent. So why would you do that if you're gonna hurt? I mean, I don't know, because see, remember, I've seen firsthand what happens when somebody wants to pull up, and I
No,
don't
no,
like that.
I'm trying to
Being
understand. So
able to know how I got to my front door because they looked up my information and did it, intentionally trying to harm me. It's crazy.
now I'm
Oh,
trying to
so
say,
you
so
didn't.
all of these people are responding to Anton, and half of them lying on him. Do you think they should be doing that?
The people who are lying on him.
Yeah, like half of the people lying. They saying that they know that he was sleeping with another woman with no evidence, right? It's a lot of things that is slander. Do you think that's right, or you think that they should just keep doing it, in your opinion?
Do I think that they should keep slandering him? No one should slander. No. Do I
Yeah.
think that what him saying what he's doing, allowing a narrative to float and not correcting the narrative so that slander won't happen? Especially if you're telling me that that good news is bad press is good press, right? So you can take the slander and spin it. So if you're saying that in the one side of your mouth and then you're saying on the other side of your mouth that that this is wrong, it's kind of I don't know, because he can't say I set things in motion and then be mad at the motion that happened and end up
Actually, you
happening to
can.
backfire on him.
You
You
can't
can't be
say,
mad.
I'm about to tell you how you can't be mad. Let me explain it to you. So if a woman agreed to have sex with a man and then she decided she don't want to have sex no more, we can't say that she can't be mad that she don't want to have sex no more, right?
What does that how does that equate to?
Say that one more time.
He
Go
got
ahead.
sex on his mind.
But how does
Yeah,
that
that's
equate
cool.
to him? How does that equate to him saying we're because remember, we're coming to this conclusion because he also let a narrative go. He let a narrative run without correcting and saying, I'm not sleeping with this woman. No, I did not have sex with this woman, right? He didn't Bill Clinton it. And then at the same time, how does that have anything to do with that? This, you said, doxing in regards to somebody saying something negative and him putting that thing in motion. He doesn't
Yeah.
care about the byproduct of what happened when he said I put it in motion. So he's accepting whatever comes. You talk about my daughter. I'm accepting that because that's just a byproduct of what I put in motion. That's not the same thing as a woman wanting to have sex and then changing her mind.
Yeah. Where did that come from?
Well, let me explain it to you. So the example that I'm saying is like, for example, when people start showing his daughter, for example, I want to use this for example because it wasn't just people was talking about that one situation. When people start reacting to this, I see a whole bunch of channels with his daughter picture up there with Corey Holcomb. Like it wasn't just let's talk about Anton and what Anton is doing. I really, truthfully, and honestly think Anton didn't have a problem with that. I think when people start including his family into it, people start willfully lying on him. That's when the doxing, quote unquote, start happening.
So you're okay with doxing?
No, I think this is my personal opinion. I think that we should keep it on the content creator. I think you can say whatever you want about the content creator, but when you start including people, innocent people into it, that's when it's very nasty. So like whatever you say about Anton, I think he's the content creator. He's supposed to get it. But when you start addressing his wife, you start addressing his daughter, you start addressing all of the other things, then I start understanding the whole doxing premise.
There was
two
a
things.
time.
So two things real quick.
Okay.
With that, to add to that, I'm sorry, Mella, that there was one on his live. He held his phone up to the screen of his daughter's name and her itinerary to speak on how busy her life is and how these activities are affected by what's happening online. And then two, how are we getting around the fact that people that know his daughters know who he is in relation to his daughter. So those kids that allegedly brought the TikTok with her father on it to her attention, I mean, how doxing is not even a factor. They go to school with you, and your dad's on TikTok saying these crazy things, and they come to class and say, "Yo, what the fuck is your dad talking about?"
No, no,
And
no.
now
Hold
you're
on.
in a precarious situation. So some of it's not what that's happening like that. Where that no, some of this is because actually the contacts that he's actually having, and again, him showing her name and her schedule and her itinerary. He held his phone up to the screen. People in the chat were saying, "Why are you holding her phone up to the screen? We can see her whole name." And now you're
No,
going to be upset because someone used that very information. You can't count that as doxing. So I digress.
no, no, no. Let me give you an example, right? If Shanika came up here and was talking about her son or her daughter, whatever, it doesn't give me the right to talk about it just because she talked about her kids. That's the messed up part on the internet. If you say, hey, since he talked about his daughter or he did this, that now licensed me to be able to do this to their kids. No, 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 you're still wrong. And the second thing is when people was calling his daughter, they was saying that she was on the other team and they were just going into, now attacking his daughter. You can't say just because he shared her name, his daughter should be getting attacked. Like, do y'all understand that?
I totally do. I would like
No
to
one said
comment
anything
when
about
I'm
her
alive.
daughter getting attacked. Go ahead, Mela, because nobody saying nothing about that. He's saying that this information was displayed by him showing it. So him turning around and saying, "Oh, now you're doxing me after I showed the world my information to prove that my daughter is being harassed by this information." So that's just kind of crazy. But go ahead, Mela.
To explain, well, thoughtfully speaking, there is a concept called oversharing. What happens oftentimes when someone overshares and it bites them in the neck, they play it off. Oh, I meant to do that. It figures this is what you people would do. Oh, look how terrible humanity is by exploiting my oversharing. What I would suggest is that people don't overshare. In the event that something is precious enough for you to protect, do that. Protect it. Don't overshare. That's my PSA. Okay.
Yeah, but that still don't give
No,
that.
no. When it's
I thought you was finished. Go
announced,
ahead.
when it's announced online, depending on how you work it in terms of exposure, it can be legal. It can be. And then there are other terms and conditions that are prohibited by FCC, but that's up to whatever.
Well,
But
hold on.
done.
Hold on. I want to understand this law that you're saying. So you saying since he shared his daughter name online, somebody got the right to attack a team and call them saying that they playing for the other team. That's what you're saying.
When we talk about attack, are we saying what? What are we saying when we use this word attack?
So I'm saying when attack. So hold on.
A legal term of being culpable, for violating a law, right? Being culpable for violating a law is different from, what do they call it when not solitaire, when people make fun of people, right? If you put something out there, it can be made fun of, and it can
I think y'all don't understand the law.
as opposed to attack. So I'm asking you, what do you think attack means? Making fun of somebody? You think that's an attack?
Yeah, so cyberbullying is a thing. I'm about to. I don't know why people think it's not a whole department now for cyberbullying. See, people don't understand. Hold on.
No one said that.
Let me respond to you. Listen, I'm not saying Anton has a case. His daughter herself has a case. His daughter can actually go and say, "Hey, I feel these things." And if you sat in front of a judge, hold on.
Now that she's 18.
Hold on, no. Even as a teen, she had a case. Teens can sue too. I don't know why people think you can't. So his daughter would sit. Hold on 1 second. His daughter can sit in front. Let me say Corey Hogan, for example. His daughter could sue Corey Holcomb for all the things that he slandered. And what I am explaining to you, Corey Holcomb could not bring up Anton because he's not a part of the case. So you can't say because this person did something, that gave me the right to do something to somebody else that didn't have nothing to do with it. That doesn't hold up in court.
So let me make sure I understand. I'm scrolling through social media and I'm on Instagram and I scroll past your photo, it just pop up on my feed, and I leave a comment, being funny. You telling me that is that considered cyberbullying? If I make fun of you as a stranger for no reason?
It can be, yes. If you look up cyberbullying, it can be, yes. But remember, we're not talking about a comment. We talk about somebody using their words, putting their face on camera, and talking about somebody who have nothing to do with it. Remember, his daughter is not the internet personnel. See, if they was talking about Anton, you can go to court and say, Anton said this about me, I said this about Anton, right? You can go back and forth with that. But when it comes down to his daughter herself, attorneys will tell you his daughter can sue you and you can't say somebody else did something to me, that's why I'm doing it to this other person. That's not how court works.
Oh shit!
And then she's gonna sue for what happened when she was 17 years old, because now she's 18 because she was a minor a minute ago. And then he said that you play for the other team and said that you're ugly, so you could sue for slander because it's affecting your career.
Absolutely, you can sue.
Man,
I don't think people understand how you can sue. Listen,
I'm sorry, if I could just say real quick, you got it. I just looked up cyberbullying and the types of cyberbullying, and one of them is harassment and flaming. So if I flame your ass in the comments, I'm bullying you.
I'm bullying you. I said you look like a monkey. I said, 80 man, your eyes are too far apart, like PhD Diva said, and I don't like them, so slander because they're not that far apart.
If you shoot off more than one joke and you insult somebody, then they can sue you for cyberbullying.
It kind of reminds me of the woman that is famous for the whole Cardi B incident, where she accused Cardi B of certain clinical
herpes, and she went to the clinic and proved that she did not have herpes, and now she got to pay a whole bunch of money.
And that's
like $2 million.
Yeah, see that what I think when it comes to the gray line of comedy versus accusation and slandering, there's a definite black and white line. Like when it comes to something that you can't prove, like for instance, say hypothetically, someone would, say that I smoke drugs or I do drugs or whatever the case may be. And I turn around and I come up with evidence that I don't do drugs. There's no drug. It can be verified there are no drugs in my bloodstream. Then I can sue you for slander. But people just making up stuff to be funny, I don't know if you can sue somebody for that. I'm not sure.
And then the fact that allegedly, he makes himself known at her school for his contributions and his interactions, and to where that he has a fellowship in her school. So of course when her daddy come across someone's timeline and he's saying doing and saying the ridiculous things that he's saying, and people are criticizing him and all these shorts, then allegedly that's when the banter in the school started, to where she had to be leaving the school because it was getting too much, or it was whatever was supposed to be happening. So allegedly, his
hold on. That's the point that I'm making.
And allegedly,
she have been dealing.
Hold on, let me just finish what I was saying. And allegedly, that's why we keep saying it's allegedly, because we're not saying we don't know, but this story keeps recycling itself to where it's the same details of that him being king of the algorithm, and how the algorithm put him in play in front of people that can literally walk over to his daughter and say, "What the fuck did your daddy just do?"
No,
He's
no,
not
but
accounting
that's
for
not
that.
what that's not what happened.
So
Hold on,
that's what
hold
I
on.
put.
So this is what's happening. She been dealing
Hmm.
with her daddy being online for 15 years.
We know
Kids got
that, but we're not talking about that.
hold on. Just let me finish. I don't know why you feel like
You
you
didn't
gotta
want to
talk
let
when I
me
talk.
finish. You was
I
just
let you
interrupting
finish.
me. So
Okay,
reciprocate.
you not finished.
Amen.
Finish your point so I can respond after. Go ahead.
Amen. Won't he do it? Look at God.
What
So the
up,
point.
Juan?
So the point that I was explaining is that if she went to court and said, "Hey, I've been dealing with my father online for the last 15 years. I have no problem people coming up and asking me about my father. This is just something that's normal." Right? And then he says, but what I had a problem with is when people start coming up showing me my picture and my videos and people calling me, telling me that I'm quote unquote like same sex and all this stuff. That's the case that we're trying to tell you. It's not about what her daddy been saying. Her daddy been saying crazy stuff for 15 years. The case is now they put my picture and they put me on the thing and said these things about me. That's why I had to get pulled out of school, not because my daddy said something crazy.
Hmm. No. That's not a winning case.
What you think, Juan?
A good lawyer
You have
could
to,
really turn that around.
Hmm.
they have to show that they knew that what they were saying was wrong, and that or they were reckless with what was true and what wasn't true. And you also have to show that you were you were displaying somebody. What is it? You were displaying private facts in public. But the problem is, as Anton Daniels talks about his daughter all of the time, so he invited all of his friends.
Hmm.
But the thing is you have to prove damages. So how can you prove damages when Anton Daniels actually made money from it?
I mean,
Okay, cool. Hello. So tell me something privately about his daughter that you know. He says it all the time.
I didn't hear you say that again.
Tell me something privately you know about his daughter.
What
That
school she goes to?
Not what school that she goes to, but they're in the Detroit area, right near the Canadian-U.S. border.
You would have knew you that's what you know about Anton. That he's
That's what
from
I know about it.
Detroit.
That's what I know about him and his family. He mentioned that about him.
No, no,
These are
hold
all.
on.
Go ahead. I'm
Like
sorry.
I know, hello, listen. I know Shanika is in Florida. I ain't gonna say what, but she's in Florida. I can't say since I know Shanika's in Florida, pretty sure her kids live with her. Now she done gave me information that I now know private information about her kids.
Believe it or not, that's what starts. That's what sets the foundation to get doxxed. Believe it or not.
The point, the
Right.
point, the point that I'm saying.
oversharing. Exactly. Oversharing. Yeah.
So
He held her schedule. He held her itinerary up to the screen, so anyone could screenshot her full name, what school she went to, and her itinerary of activities. Then he looked at her extracurricular activities and held that up to the screen. So he's to say that's like you threw the rock and then be like, "Oh no, I didn't throw the rock. Why are you guys mad
Yeah,
at me
like,
because the window's
who
broken?"
does that?
Because you can't help it. And then those people that live in Michigan and that live in Detroit, that live in the surrounding areas, who don't like you, don't give a shit about what information they release because they don't like you no way. So oh yeah, and he do this, and he go here, and I saw him here, and his wife don't really live in the same house because
Yeah.
we live here. We know people that do know him know.
He's
So I
so,
don't know him
if
saying that
I
all the
had to
time.
guess, Anton suffers from inadequacy that comes from his upbringing. But there's something that's inadequate about him that has propelled the need to announce, "Hey, I have children of legacy. Look what I'm providing financially for them on the path to be a legacy, upstanding." And the I'm serious about this. There are people that overshare because they themselves feel inadequate. It's really a simple formula. People that are braggadocious,
Yep.
outside of the business model. See, this is the thing. He didn't count on it interrupting his business model. But now that it has, he's going to play it off like, oh, that was a part of my business model. No, it wasn't. You,
Hold on. You
Anton
think
Daniels, is an insecure, inadequate black man, and you are trying to play it off.
so? Hold on. You think that this stopped his business was affected by this?
Anybody can play anything off. It's not affected.
No, no.
It's just that he didn't anticipate that he had to try to play it off. He wasn't
No.
anticipating that.
This from a business aspect, this was great promotion. I seen black people didn't even acknowledge Black History Month. They made it anti-month.
He
So this
did not
idea, hold on.
plan.
This idea that this was bad for business, I don't think that's a
He
good
did
talk.
not plan for this to happen. So he has to, redirect. He's going to keep his business no matter what. And he won't acknowledge that he made a mistake of oversharing. He won't acknowledge that.
He doesn't need to, though.
No, he did acknowledge. So see that I don't think that y'all actually watch it. All right, so
like that. So he actually admitted.
yeah,
it was a
that's what I'm saying.
mistake.
That's what I'm saying. You making these statements without watching them. So you saying he don't do this and he don't do this, and then you turn around and say I don't
Did he
watch him. You don't know what he did.
Did he acknowledge that he made a mistake?
But again, not to cut in,
Yes.
not to cut into the conversation, guys. He doesn't need to make him. He doesn't need to acknowledge
cut in.
making a mistake. I'll use the example of the light bulb. I mean, they found by accident a certain wire that's now used as filament for the light bulbs. They didn't say, hey, that was a mistake. They were like, hey, we're going to make money. And Anton Daniels is the same way. That's where that analogizes to him. Yeah, it might have been a mistake, but his viewer count went up. And like I said last week, that equals bigger YouTube check, which means more money. So why admit to that mistake? It was a beautiful mistake. It was a mistake that profited him. If I
He admitted to the
I
mistake.
like what the brother said about his daughter has the right to sue. I really appreciate that aspect of it. Yes, she has the right to sue.
But he did admit it. He said, hey, honestly, I made a mistake. What I did not do is enough research on Corey Holcomb to see how he talked about his own daughter. And he said, hey, he said that was a failure on my part. I should have did more research to realize who Corey Holcomb was and exactly how far he was willing to go. And he mentioned that on the Millionaire Money Show. He said that was a bad calculation on him.
Okay, fair enough. The daughter has a right to sue. She has a case.
I don't think she does, personally. I think that you have to prove that.
Why?
I think you have to prove damages, and when you make money, and she was a minor at the time, so you're looking at the dad's money. When you're making money off of this, you can't prove damages. And the other thing is the dad invited all of this in. So if you invite
That's a lie.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm telling you. We have listened to lawyers talk about this in detail, and lawyers, hey, I would object. Anytime you tried to bring up Anton, I would object. I would say, hey, you can't bring that party up. I was literally in the case, like, not the exact thing, but every time the other party tried to bring up somebody who was not a part of the case, you can object it. Hey, that is irrelevant. That person is not. You got to build your case based on the people that are involved.
She was a minor, though, if I'm not mistaken, no? Or is she 18 already?
It does not matter. Minors
matter.
can sue. This is what people don't understand. A minor can literally sue you, and you cannot include their parents in it just because they're a minor. What are you talking about?
You have to prove that the minor suffered economic loss, and I don't think you can prove that. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think that you can prove, or it's going to be extremely difficult to prove economic loss. Yeah, anybody can sue. I can sue a rock if I wanted to. That doesn't mean I'll win. I mean, look at the Adams County Sheriff's Department. They sued Afro Man, and look at how that turned out, right? Like,
Afro Man ain't shit, by the way.
Yes, and I think we don't give lawyers enough credit. That's what it's like. If you think that a lawyer cannot prove that she lost something in this process, like you got people don't understand emotional damage is a loss. People sue for it all the time. I don't
So
have to
then,
physically
so
lose money to be able to prove emotional damage.
so then you have to show other evidence. Did she go to a doctor? Did she go to a psychiatrist? Did she go to a
Absolutely.
psychologist?
Yeah,
Did
he
she have
said
to
he
go
was
to
getting his
did she
daughter
have to go
help.
did she have to go
Yes.
to did she have to go to a mental hospital? You have to establish all of
No,
those things. That's all that I'm
no,
saying.
you do not. I'm
Okay.
telling
All right.
you, I can just get a
Okay.
psychologist to say that, hey, she had to pay X amount of dollars for her mental health, and we can build a case on that only.
Okay. All right.
I don't have to check her into a mental institute to prove that she had mental issues. What are you talking about?
So
Okay.
you a
All right.
lawyer too?
All right. Okay.
So,
I was asking you that, Edie Man. You a lawyer too? How
I
you end
do-
up in the court cases? What's your role in
oh,
the trial?
remember, I tried to give y'all my case. I was on Judge Alice, but y'all said y'all ain't want my case, so I thought that'd have been a good review.
Judge Alex, the Texas, the arbiter.
You can't play judge shows on here, I thought.
Yes, you can. I see everybody play judge shows.
Well, it's fair use, but I mean, he's not a judge. He's an arbiter. He's an arbitrator. It would be like veredicto final or caso cerrado, or what was the other one? The People's Court, something like that.
Yeah. Now, I was on the judge. We were suing this lady. And this is how I know this. I had a business partner, literally, I was suing the lady. I had a business partner, right? Shanika?
Mm-hmm.
And the lady kept trying to bring up my business partners. And the judge says, hey, this individual is suing you. You got to tell me your gripes with him. You cannot bring up the gripes with somebody else because they're not named as a party in this case. And so I literally won this case because she had a problem with somebody else, Shanika, and it wasn't me. And just because we had a different business partnership in a different contract, you cannot hold me accountable for what y'all got going on.
Mm.
And then I won. I was awarded money, literally for the simple fact that they said, hey, we got to deal with, a judge must deal with the two parties involved. They do not just bring in other parties. That's the best objection ever. Hey, why are we bringing up people who ain't here? Why are we bringing up people who's not a part of this case?
Okay. I hear you.
Guys, come on in. I am going to give you guys another breakdown of the doxing case. And Anton Daniels thinks that he's bigger than the system. But I want to let y'all in on how it began and will YouTube step in, because I know you guys don't watch every video, and that's fine. So based on the comments that I received, I'm going to break this down to y'all, and we're going to try to keep it at 40 minutes. It may go to an hour, but I'm going to try to go fast because I really don't like the long videos. But this may be a long one because I need to give y'all some information so that you can understand. We're going to break this thing down for you. All right. So before we get into it, I need y'all to do a couple of things. Okay. One, like the video. Go and like the damn video now. Like, I almost got 3,000 videos, but some people say about this because possibly I'm missing something. But if I'm missing something, I'm sure the people gonna let me know. But we're going to get into this because some of you guys seem to think that this guy is a good guy. But I bet you will not see videos of me doing nothing that you probably wouldn't even already think that I would do. So I'm not pushing an agenda that y'all would not know about me. So I would never sit on here and tell you, oh, I'm such a good Christian. Yeah, that's just not who I am. Because if push, there's some things that I will do, okay? But this guy, in his respect for, we're gonna say black women, because if it's a video where he dragging another race, please let me know. But I realize that everybody don't see every video. So for you guys, let's get this party started.
Y todos $2.
Aaron, how long is the $50 worth?
$50.
Yeah, for him, that's like 15 minutes for him.
$50.
Now, let me, I'm sorry, what I should have did was gave you guys an introduction to what you're seeing. This is a video of a former panel that this guy had, and it's called Fight Club. This particular channel is gone. I don't know. Some people said that he changed it from Fight Club to Room 9. So this is this guy's channel. And now I know you guys have saw him on the Lapeef Network. I have reviewed a lot of videos on Lapeef Network. Same type of environment. But what I want you guys to understand, you're going to hear it in the video, that you're going to hear him cuss this lady out, tell the lady about her kids. Now, keep in mind, this is a man who was so sad when someone did not directly say, you know, that maybe his looked like a boy, but they kind of referenced it like that, but didn't really come out and say it. But in this video, you hear this guy.
You got this video from? Cha.
Telling this lady that he won't hurt children in JAIA,
Can you hear me or no?
which is really odd for.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, hello. So to give you the context of Fight Club was a roasting session for everybody. It was a disclosure. If you come up here, we gonna talk about you in all kind of ways. So that's what Fight Club was. If you was around the Fight Club days, but you can play the video.
So is that Auntie J with the fuchsia head wrap on? In the top middle?
Yeah, RTJ set her hair on fire on Fight Club, but that's a whole nother conversation. Rest in peace, RTJ. She was one of my favorite people on this panel.
Oh, R.I.P.
An adult to say something like that about a child. Now, when I say a child, her children are real children. They're not a teenager. They're not middle school kids. They are elementary real kids. But we heard him reference his 17-year-old and now 18-year-old as a child, when in fact, that's just far as hell from the truth.
Hey, Auntie. Hi, babe.
It's the principle. It's the principle.
I got a new phone, so I don't get your number again. You have to give it to me again, Auntie.
That's all he talking about.
Tyranny, Anton want to know how much you think you worth.
How much do I think I'm worth?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Bible told me that I'm far above rubies.
Whoa!
He said the Bible
No.
are above rubies.
I'm sorry, real quick. What up, H&M? Damn, I had done let you up and then eat a man running his mouth.
H&M.
How you doing? How you doing?
What's good? Salute to the panel. Let's get it lit up in here like a candle.
Ah.
You better keep that thing, girl.
What's that mean? Break that down. Break that down.
I'm just
Look
not
at Gary.
understanding why you're asking another human being what are they worth, because as a human being, are we worth $1, or what does this even mean? Keep in mind, this is a guy that says he's a Christian.
I mean, you're an adulterer. You ain't worth nothing.
No, that's not.
Okay, his wife is right here.
Okay, so you guys heard that his wife is right here. You heard it. His wife? Okay. Carry on.
You're an adulterer. You still hang around a married man. And if you were hanging around my married man, I have to whip your ass. I can't stand a female hanging around a married ass man. You out of line.
Now that is one of the
I
videos
remember
that
this one.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember this one. That's when he did. Yep. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
allegedly they were saying that, was in very close proximity to him. In the one of the instances that I was talking about, because I'm like, look, I'm confused. Like, this guy is married? Like, what is this giving? So again, this is what opened my eyes to like, okay, I'm a little bit confused.
I've been wanting to come at you, so don't try to come at
Come
me.
at me. I don't really discuss stuff with bald-headed females, but continue.
I'm not bald headed.
That's not bald-headed.
Your daddy ain't got a problem with it. Your daddy ain't got a problem with it.
My daddy is married. He
Your daddy ain't got a problem with it.
Yeah,
with your kidless ass. You need to go have.
Now, I also want to let you guys know this is the girl that she's going back and forth with is Island Girl Q. And seemingly she has changed her profile name along with Mika. So this is all giving that these people want to now be separated from him because there's so much content created with the username Island Girl Q. But she has conveniently changed her name. Mika has conveniently changed her name from Pop Culture Mika to I think it's Messy Conservative. How interesting is
she
that?
popped on my feed now, Messy Conservative.
What's Island Girl new name?
I don't know. I know it's not Island Girl Q no more. You find her, there's nothing new under her name.
Oh wow.
So I don't know.
I don't know what somebody.
Back up.
Mika has conveniently changed her name from Pop Culture Mika to I think it's Messy Conservative. How interesting is that?
Some kids with somebody else because that man's married.
Your hair.
That man's married.
Bald-headed, and you're bald-headed. Not.
I'd rather be bald-headed than an adulterer. I'd rather be bald-headed than an adulterer.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Shut your ass up. Go ahead, Aaron.
So no, Aaron.
Now, keep in mind, this is seems like in a conversation between Island Girl Q and another lady on the panel, although there were some questions asked by Futon. But wait, y'all, it's going to get really odd really quickly.
Here's the thing, though. I'm curious. So
I thought Anton was booted. We might as well bring him back. Oh, his puppet's speaking for him. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
But anyways, the question is that like the above rubies, is that the cost of the woman that was at the well?
Go read the Bible. Go read Proverbs. Then you can understand. But you'll never know what a real woman is hanging around a harlot. Talking about.
No. Hold on.
Y'all be having real beef out here, man.
Keep in mind, she has
She
not
forgot the part
said
where,
anything that was disrespectful
perfume all
in
over
terms.
his feet.
What you said, Mike?
I said she forgot the part where Jesus had a harlot actually pour perfume down his hair and his feet. Matter of fact, we're going to learn about that this coming Sunday because this coming Sunday is Palm Sunday.
And is Juicy. What up, though?
Up his person, but pay attention because it's going to get extremely disrespectful really quickly.
Hold on.
Y'all be having real beefs out here.
Huh? Y'all gonna try to come in tyranny? I can take it. I ain't got no problem with it.
Well, I mean, usually women for the streets can take it like that.
I'm not for those streets, baby. I've been single for over a year. I'm divorced. I'm good. I'm not for no streets.
No. You're
I have my 3 kids. I'm raising my 3 kids. Full-time college student. I'm not for no streets, baby.
Yeah, and you on welfare.
No.
Damn.
He says she's on welfare. Now, I don't know if the lady on welfare or not, but I don't understand why that would be this man's business. Unfortunately, there are people who may be receiving some kind of public assistance. But keep in mind, y'all, this is supposed to be a Christian man. And the first jab, the second jab, because then he asked her, what is she worth? The second jab is you on welfare. So now...
Nah, fuck all that. That nigga got booted, so somebody need to drop some coins to bring him back up. Ain't that how that bounty system supposed to work?
No, remember, it's still his. It wasn't
because
his show. He popped back up himself.
I'm saying he popped up on the Q profile. That's why Terry was like, I thought Anton got booted. You might as well go ahead and let him back up then if he gonna be talking through his puppet like.
Can you hear me now? I know I'm back in the woods now. All right, so if you, I think most people don't understand what Fight Club was. Fight Club was literally fighting. It was literally fighting. It was a verbal back and forth that everybody kind of agreed to be a part of, right? And so if we go back and look at the context, me and Drip joking back and forth, right? How we do over here, Shanika. If you go look at that, if you was to watch that maybe 10 years from now, you'd be like, oh, Drip and Emmanuel hated each other. They couldn't stand each other. They don't understand how the actual show is designed. Kind of get what I'm saying? So the kind of only one that was doing that, it'd be just crazy.
So then it was basically like the panel version of MTV's Yo Mama, that show that came out like 20 years ago.
But just times 10 on the disrespect, because clearly nothing was off.
No, because that's what I'm saying is like, if this is the thing is, because let me be clear. Tierney was a part of this, right? She was saying some most disrespectful stuff I ever heard, right? So that's what I'm saying is like, this is different from me and Shanika agreeing to go back and forth, and I'm saying crazy stuff, she's saying crazy stuff, versus somebody choosing to attack somebody that's not a part of that culture. Does that make sense, Shanika?
There's a difference between jonesing and bullying, right? I mean, if you know what you're getting into and you're just cracking jokes, then I mean, Jones away, right? Versus me jumping up in there and start cracking on both of you guys, and I have nothing to do with your conversation, and at that point, I'm out of pocket, as you guys say.
Yeah, so but you get what I'm saying? So what people are doing is they taking something everybody agreed to and say, hey, this is an example of what happened with him and Corey Holcomb. It's really bad because it's not the same. It's not even close to the same.
I'll back it up just a smidge so y'all can catch this.
Hold on. Y'all be having real beef out here, man.
Keep in mind, she has not said anything that was disrespectful in terms of his person, but pay attention because it's going to get extremely disrespectful really quickly.
Hold on.
Y'all be having real beefs out here.
Y'all gonna try to come in tyranny? I can take it. I ain't got no problem with it.
Well, I mean, usually.
Hold on, pause it right there. Hold on, pause it. Pause it. Hey, if you come at me, I can take it. I've been on this show for a year. I know how it works. So this is different. Shanika, you understand how I'm saying that this is different, right?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, this is not the same on how she's trying to paint it in this video.
I get it.
For no streets, baby. I've been single for over a year. I'm divorced. I'm good. I'm not for no streets.
No. You're
I have my 3 kids. I'm raising my 3 kids. Full-time college student. I'm not for no streets, baby.
Yeah, and you on welfare.
No.
He says she's on welfare. Now, I don't know if the lady on welfare or not, but I don't understand why that would be this man's business. Unfortunately, there are people who may be receiving some kind of public assistance. But keep in mind, y'all, this is supposed to be a Christian man. And the first jab...
Pause it one more time. Is that a fair question? Hey, I'm raising my own kids. Asking, is that person on welfare, in your opinion, Shanika?
Who asked that question?
I'm asking because people ask, why did he bring up she's on welfare? She made the statement that she's the one taking care of her 3 kids. She's the one doing these things. So asking, is you on welfare? Are you doing it? Or you having the help of the government? Do we believe that that's a fair question based on the conversation they're having?
I get what you're saying. In this environment, yeah. Because it's what how I'm interpreting what you're saying is kind of like, yeah, you sit here trying to flex like you take care of your family, when in reality, you're taking care of your family through resources that are provided to you by the government. So it's really not you taking care of your family, it's the government taking care of your family.
Yeah, the taxpayers. So you and Drip are taking care of her family, basically.
Right, so that's the jab. I get it.
The guy gets.
jab, because then he asked her, what is she worth? The second jab is, you on welfare. So now you are so above everybody that you never saw struggle, and you want to jab at this woman and assume that she's on welfare, which is absolutely crazy. I said this in a previous video. I live in Atlanta, honey, and you know, they be 20, 22, 23 young and have a bunch of money. So I think this is a mischaracterization of her based on her color.
But not only that, like, I don't know. I think that we need to stop shaming people that get welfare and just focus on shaming people that abuse the system. Because I don't think that it should be, you know, like Smitty pointed out, like, unfortunately, she's getting welfare. Damn near everybody getting welfare. Like, why are we, what am I missing? It's not a lot of people that's not getting welfare. Damn near everybody getting some type of handout. So why are we sitting here making it seem like my handout is cool, but your handout you need to be ashamed of because, you know what I'm saying, you making poor decisions. And we both getting handouts.
Well, to compliment what you're saying, Shanika, she's a full-time college. Well, at that time, she was a full-time college student. So you're doing everything that you can to get off the system at that particular point. I would congratulate her in that instance.
It still don't matter because at the end of the day, if you got some kids and you filing taxes, you getting some form of government assistance.
Income taxes, I have to pay.
That's just one example. That's just one example. Like, a lot of people get a lot of shit and then they sit here and try and convince themselves that it's not public assistance. And it's like, yes, it's technically welfare. You just trying to convince yourself that it's not.
Those stimmy checks are a good example of that. You're right.
Yeah, I just like to talk about tax credits because that's the main thing that most people get.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we could pull up the document and they're like, what is considered like the child care credit, all that shit that everybody gets.
The EICTC, the earned income.
Right, exactly. The earned income credit, all that shit. Everybody's getting that shit. What are we talking about here? You're getting a credit for that. It's technically welfare. Stop it.
Welfare, my rent is $1,800.
People get the most welfare. That's the shit that be fucking with me. But
Say
then
that
they
again?
the rich people get more welfare and handouts than anybody.
Oh, not only that would start me on a completely different tangent, considering the fact that Walmart got a refund this year. Let me repeat myself.
I said, can you hear me?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna come back because I think I'm going in and out. But the context is she told us that she was on welfare 2 days ago. That's why he's bringing it back. He's not asking her this question for the first time. He's actually saying, "Didn't you tell us that you was on welfare?" So he's not. So her saying that he mischaracterizing her and he assumed that she on welfare because she black. It's just a lie. She just don't know. Maybe she just don't know.
I mean, I get what you said because the only reason why he know that is because that's information that she shared.
But going back to what you said earlier, Shanika, and then I'm going to go ahead and log off. To compliment again what you said, Walmart, a $30 billion company, made $20 billion in net profit last year, got a refund. Make that make sense.
That, like, everybody getting it. Everybody.
It come out of my pocket.
First of all, 1,800 ain't even enough to raise 3 kids. And
so he's not listening. She says her rent is $1,800, and he says $1,800 is not enough to raise 3 kids, which is good because she didn't say she made $1,800, but this is just his attack on her. Period. So he doesn't care what she said. He just wants to attack her.
I got enough to raise mine. What you talking about? 1,800 ain't enough to raise kids. That's just rent. That's just rent. What you talking about?
So you got a job too?
Yeah, well, your haters want me gone. I'll be back, adulterer and her adulteress.
So what you're going to see, y'all, is she's been booted. So they kicked her out. But what is happening is she's going to pay to come back. Pay attention.
Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Nobody is ever going to marry a 3-time baby mama. That say she for the black.
And can you
community.
pause it
So-
right there? She
That's a
was
whole lot.
wrong. He was wrong. She's married today. This is one thing that he said. There's no way it was gonna happen, and she proved it because she got a husband today. So he was wrong on this one. I mean, he was all out.
That's what we be talking about this whole time. Y'all sit here and be trying to speak shit over people's life that ain't fucking true. And for what? Clicks, views, and super chats. It's all good though.
She was kicked out because he doesn't want her to have the opportunity to defend herself. So now, you know, she's removed from the group and he calls her a 3-time baby mama. I just don't understand where the personal attacks come from. You don't even know this lady, but this is consistent to who this Christian man is.
Didn't even have her kid by a black man. First.
Oh, wow.
Secondly, she looked like a real roach in real life.
Whoa.
Like this chick, seriously, bro. She looks like listen. Bro, that chick couldn't give me head for.
She looks like a real roach, he says, and then he says
Dang, she couldn't do what?
And I'm confused. This is a married man, by the way, a Christian married man.
Free. She couldn't pay me. Is no way, it's no way that I would ever let a chick that ain't even got a headboard ever give me head, bro. Real talk.
Hilarious.
Like I wouldn't even be.
She don't have no headboard, so how can she give a head?
I would not be caught dead and
Izzy ain't shit.
Do you know how much I would get ridiculed? How low my value would be if I got seen in public with her? Like listen, I don't surround myself with women unless they valuable, which is one of the reasons I got Q. I got Q with me right here, as usual. I got Rita with me right there, as usual. And usually I keep people of value around me. It's no way. No.
He said as usual. Where she was at? Okay, I'm through. What up, Reese? Exactly. Like he talk about I wouldn't be caught dead in public with her. Nigga, who the fuck finna get caught in public with you? Is the question. Somebody told him he was fine. Who told him he was fine? Come to the front of the congregation right now. Who told him he was eye candy? Who called him handsome? All y'all come to the front right fucking now, because I'm sick of this shit. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. Like, we not finna sit here and play this game. Tyranny looks better than him. Let's stop. Okay.
This is
No
crazy.
way in hell. And see, the problem with a lot of guys is that y'all let these whores jump on the panel and get any kind of shine because y'all think that they deserve a voice. We let you come up because we laugh at you, not with you. We laugh at your hair. We laugh at your badass kids that be in the background making a bunch of noise. We laugh at
your hair. We laugh at your bad A kids. This is a man that was crying like a little when somebody just insinuated that his was ugly. And the person didn't really lie. I mean, we do live in a world where there's pretty people and there's ugly people. Like, somebody may see me and say I'm ugly. It is what it is. I mean, you can't really get mad. People gonna say what they're going to say. But in this situation, do you hear how he's talking about this lady kids? But for some reason, that is acceptable to his cult. Okay, that is acceptable for him to say it, but it is unacceptable for people to just say what everybody know already.
The fact that
who sent her this video? Cause that's who need to come to the front of the congregation next. And why y'all didn't tell her? You know what I'm saying? What Fight Club was about. Like that is a little fucked up though. Like, you know, context matters. Like, not saying that he right for what he's saying. Absolutely not saying that. Not saying that at all. But I'm just saying, like, at least the proper context of knowing, like, yeah, this is a channel where everybody that come up on the panel know that there's no whole pause and hey, it is, you know, whatever they dare to be disrespectful. Like, okay, chompums. Yeah, like
Oh wow.
Yeah.
that shit was loud as hell.
I did it on purpose in the mic. Yeah.
Not ASMR drip.
For real.
Do it again. Oh, one more. Come on, drip.
Okay. I'm done.
You gotta eat the chip again. Crunch. We want the crunch.
You gotta slurp it. You don't want him crunching.
Ooh. That pussy taste like water. Water.
Water.
Water.
What's
What else,
that,
man?
cucumber?
I need to say you slurping now, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Silly ass nigga. What's going on, y'all?
Oh, so kids were off limit? Okay, because I'm thinking that you could say whatever. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so kids were off limits. Okay.
I don't believe
Baby
that.
mama and
You don't believe that? Because
No, it was fierce.
he damn sure landed
Look
in
at
the
look.
hoods
Okay,
like
so
that.
watch
Okay.
Anton go off on tyranny.
No, I'm saying I don't believe that kids are out of it. I think kids are fair game. I don't think these people meaning that these people think that kids are fair game. I don't think they think that kids are out. I don't think that they think that kids are safe. I don't think that.
I don't know.
I think that they think that come on, look how he just dragged Tyranny kids. You don't think that came out so smooth? He didn't think twice about that shit. And this ain't the first one he did that too. That's why I said I think that they think kids are fair game too, clearly.
Raspo said Fight Club was wild, but kids were always off limit. So that's why I was like, I don't know, maybe.
Oh wait,
but either man was
off
saying
limit to
that,
who? Off limit to who? The Tat or Anton? Because clearly Anton said what he
When
said.
you're going off on each other, the kids are off limit.
So how is it off limits and broke his own rules?
Panel. That's why everyone's saying the hypocrisy about him because him being on Fight Club and his interaction with it. Because remember, for sometimes he wouldn't be there. So you know, I guess for him it was when he's there he could do what he wanted because it's his show. I think somebody said that on one of their reviews, like, oh, he flexed every now and then. He would flex his own fact that this is his shit. So what rules? I made the rules.
Yeah, that ain't right. Trinity should cuss this bitch ass out.
Yeah, that's. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He used to say kids are off limits, but couldn't even ask questions about his daughter, right? Or say something. Yep. Back then, yep.
What's up, hustling
But
muscle?
that's why
Yeah,
he
of
would
course
come
he
and
gonna protect
flex.
his
So,
shit.
you know,
Salute.
he gonna flex and be like, "This my shit," and he'll drop you, and then you like he just did with Tyranny, and then you go up there. He got booty. He come up there on his own, take someone's spot. He would do that too. He would swap somebody out and take someone's spot. Come up there, say what he got to say, and then bounce. So, and then sometimes he wouldn't even be there at all. He would start the show, but he wouldn't even be there. It would be
You know what?
everybody else on the panel.
Y'all created a monster.
It was wicked. It was wicked.
Y'all created a monster with that nigga. Didn't nobody go against Anton. Everybody wanted to be like Anton. They were meat dragging and all that shit. And y'all created a monster.
Then you see the super chats. You see the super chats flying. Folks getting booted.
Mm-hmm.
Tooted and booted. Sorry.
No, already.
The fact that you a baby mama and you at the bottom of the totem pole of society. We laugh at the fact that you will never probably ever make any more than $30,000 a year. We laugh at the fact that,
you know, a guy that considers himself a Christian that tries to rip somebody apart because you say that they can only make $30,000 a year, when in fact you
You say
probably were
set
making
tripping.
only
Go to bed.
$30,000 a year. That is
What up,
until you
Jay?
got on the, the YouTube platform. But as you guys will see, as we get into this video, you'll see just how this man has abused his existence here on YouTube. But let's carry on.
Hold on.
Hey, okay.
Oh, that's
Hello.
Smitty. Yeah, what's up? What's going on? Smitty and goddamn MIT and this motherfucker. My bad, I'm looking at something else. What's up? What's going on? MIT, what's good, baby?
What's up?
Cool, cool. How you been, brother?
Bless.
Real. What's up, Smitty?
Ain't shit with your lying capping ass, nigga.
Boy, you got me fucked up. Fuck you talking about?
You be capping.
Shit, man. Backing up here and fuck with you sometimes, dog. You get too complicated.
Come on, man. You know I need you, man. You know I need you because you about the only one gonna give me some pushback. All the other niggas be on some more shit. Oh God.
Nah, let the brother. I think the brother actually technically was in line before me. Let the brother get in, and I'll go ahead and speak my piece after.
No, that's all good. MIT, y'all boy fam, it's all good. But what's going on with your MIT? I ain't seen you since I think last show with T had a show one time. I was late night. I pulled up on y'all. Everything good with your boy?
I gotta put in work, man.
I feel that.
Oh, shit.
I feel that. I feel that. Shanika, you see your cousin up here? Y'all Floridians, y'all out there catching iguanas and shit. Man, them hoes is bad.
Nah. Yeah, they're bad out here. They not supposed to be.
Them hoes is bad, bro. Like,
can I talk real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, Smitty.
I just wanted to say briefly, because that part really caught me up, because I do know that she's saying the Christian first part. And so, yes, I do agree with her on that aspect as far as, and shout out to the panel, Shanika, Jen, what's going on, beloveds? You know what I'm saying? Or whoever else. I can't see. Hustle, what's up? Okay. He was saying, you only making 30,000, you broke. And we also know in the next breath or the breath before that, he said, I'm a Christian first. For anybody who is aware, I'm just curious. When Jesus came to speak to the people, what did he come in on? What was he riding on? He was riding on a damn donkey. Now, mind you, right? So the people laughed at him because they're like, "This is the Messiah, the King." So it's like Jay-Z pulling up in a Honda Civic. It's like, this is Jay-Z. You see what I'm saying? They thinking you're supposed to come in on white horses and camels. Came in on a donkey. And so my point is, you are a Christian first. Even the Son of Mary, the Messiah himself, never preached about prosperity gospel. As a matter of fact, if you want to be technical, I believe somewhere in that book it says he went into a church and flipped over tables because of the greed. So how do you then turn around and try to shit on somebody saying how much they're going to make a year? Is my point. That right there, total hypocrisy and contradiction. As a matter of fact, it's blasphemy. I digress.
Yeah, I mean,
respect to the family.
Right. I appreciate you, Smitty. But we know he full of shit. We know that. We know he full of shit. It's just the fact that they blaming Keisha for talking about that nigga kid. But this nigga talk about everybody kid. But I guess two things don't make a right neither. You know what I'm saying? She's still wrong. He's still wrong, period. It is what it is, right? Am I tripping? Everybody, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I'm still trying to find out what's going on. I just didn't want to just hop in the conversation.
Okay, well, this chick, Keisha, she's on here talking about Anton's daughter. She's been talking about her daughter for a long time, right? So she's saying, well, what's wrong with me talking about Anton's daughter? And Anton just drugged Tierney's daughter. What you think about this?
You know,
Do you think that's fair,
Like you can't be
MIT?
responsible for what somebody does.
I mean, his.
Okay.
If I'm correct, Antoine daughter young, right?
At the time of this Fight Club, yes, she was younger. She was a younger teen.
Oh, I'm not familiar.
But now she's not.
Oh, well, when you on this podcast shit and you an adult, it's all fan game. So it's at this point, everybody be jumping on everybody. You know, I just have a problem where kids are involved. But if it's adults, it's all fun. That's it. It is what it is. Especially if you put your business out there. You put your business out there, they're going to use that against you on the podcast.
I have one last thing just before we get too far, Shanika, to what you were saying before too. And shout out to the brother that just spoke. The government assistance part, why I got kind of in my head, because you are absolutely right. I just wanted to throw up like 2 or 3 things. All right, so one, like Medicaid and stuff like that. That's governmental, government funded. You know what else is government funded just as much as Section 8 and food stamps? Scholarships. Scholarship is government funded. There is so much shit that we do get that's funded by the government, and we praise that shit for some reason. Now I get it. You got folks, it's the lazy aspect. Like Shanika said, it's the aspect of people that abuse it. But all this whole thing trying to make people feel bad because you're able to get some free food. Nigga, you know how many people be wanting to buy food stamps and they say, I make just enough over that I don't qualify. I wish I could get them. I don't want to hear that shit, dog. Niggas need to stop faking. I'm not dressing my mic to it.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with
know,
that's all. You can make $1 too much. $1. You can make 50 cents too much. You don't get it.
That's a fact.
Damn.
You can make a penny over. It said you got to make $12,000 a year, whatever it is. You can make 12,001 cents, and you're over, and you make too much. I know someone who didn't get it for $1. I mean, not people. Obviously, we know people who didn't make it for significantly over the amount. But even when it's that close to like where it's just down to like change or $2 or $3.
I mean, but they got to be strict though, Gene. I think they got to be strict though. They got to be strict on that.
Yeah, I didn't know it was that close to like a damn $1. I thought it was at least like maybe a stack, like maybe a stack or something.
Hell no, shit. Fuck no.
You can be $1. You can make $1 too
The
much.
threshold is the threshold.
Wow.
Usually, if you go in there and you're close, the workers will try to, move some numbers around so that you can qualify. But yeah, if it's $1 over, they're not gonna do it.
I see. Okay, y'all taught me something. Okay, I digress.
Me too, shit. I didn't know. That's wild.
Yeah,
I mean, I figured they had to be strict for it to work and everybody can actually benefit. But because $1,000 is shit. That shit can be a lot.
That's why people are so stressful. Remember that video of that girl that was like, the lady was like, her son can't get a job because they're gonna take away her benefits because she is literally probably pushing every limit. Like they say she got to make 12, she make $11.99. They say she got to do this, she make exactly that.
But I'm saying even with $7 an hour, that's still more than $12,000 a year.
First of all, you got to make a little bit. I think it's at 11.
It's the size of your household.
Yep, $1,100 a month.
A month? Nah, hell nah. It's got to be a year. It can't be no month. It can't be no month.
It was 11.
11 grand a month is good money.
How much did you pay, Jen?
11 grand a month. Hell no.
What the?
1,100.
Where?
That's a lot. Oh, 1,100 a month. Okay, I thought you said 11,000. Okay, 1,100 a month. Okay, 1,100 a month. Okay.
1,000? 11,000. That's unheard of.
Nah, 1,100. 1,100 a month. 1,100 a month.
Yeah. You got like 5, 6, 8 kids. Yeah. You got 2 adults and say 5 kids. You can get around that much, yeah. And they're gonna throw you some cell phones and tablets, depending on the station. You can get free tablets, all kinds of shit. It ain't just food stamps, bro. People be surprised what they get cell phones.
Man, JP had 2 cell phones off that shit. iPhones, no bullshit.
Wait.
He said they paid a bill. He don't gotta pay no utilities. His rent is X amount of dollars.
$10 Wi-Fi. I was upset about that.
Everything is covered. Yep, $10 a month. Wi-Fi, everything, every single thing that you use that we pay for every day, he gets help with.
I can tell you right now, like me personally, I don't mind speaking on this part. So, I qualify for a program due to my 100% disability, right? Being an amputee, I qualified to get utility assistance. I get $500 off on utilities every month. You think I'm going to deny that shit?
You bet not.
Have pride and shit. I get $500 off on everything utility.
Shit, you bet not.
Come on now. That's how I'm able to save my goddamn actual money.
Mm-hmm. That's real.
Listen.
$11,000 a month. $11,000 a month. Food stamps and shit.
Oh, that was you. Am I saying I can't hear you? How
You gotta make that much to get help.
I said some people getting $11,000 a month in food stamps.
Nah,
Oh,
1100, 1100, 1100, 1100,
I
1100.
got that's about right. Yeah, that's about right.
If they offered it to me, I'm a damn sure take it. Sorry.
Guys only look at you as something that they can dump off.
People be my bad. I was just saying this last part. That's my point. Folks be trying to when I listen to this stuff now, a lot of it's like me looking back on the talking points. You're a single mother. You're just worthless. Shut up.
No.
Shut up, bro.
Just say shut up. I'm dope.
Nah, you missed it earlier. Either man brought up the best point. That nigga was like, "Oh, she look like a roach. Ain't nobody trying to marry no 3-time baby, blah 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 blah." And fast forward to March 26th of 2026, she got what? A husband. So what we talk about? Ain't nobody trying to marry what? Who?
But see, again, this is the dishonesty in the space. They never see. This is what I'm saying. Y'all want to say nuance and different angles. Why y'all never speak about the angle of, have y'all ever thought about like I said, I got a friend in his actual position in real life. He's still with that woman and them kids. He had a bad accident on his bicycle and he, bust one of his testicles and he's sterile. He cannot have kids, but he wants a family. He found a woman that is completely disattached from the father and she had small children because he wanted to father. He wanted to father. He wanted to be in that position. He wanted a family dynamic to take care of. Since he can't have it himself, he went and made it for himself. He found it for himself. What the F is the problem? And guess what she was when he met her? A single mom. Guess how long they've been together? 15 years plus now. And it's a lot of stories like that. And I'm not talking about the whole can't have a family. I'm just saying, we need to cut all this shit out because, again, if that mom is single, that means there is an equal amount of number of men who are single fathers. For every single mother, there's a single dad because it takes two. So I don't know where we getting this shit from. It's dumb to me.
That's a fact. Yeah, I heard that Reese. I don't think he deleted himself. I don't believe that part. But
What?
the girl Naziah Harris and that man had they found him. Yeah, but she was saying that he deleted himself. Like, he didn't delete himself. You already know what's up. Everybody was in on that.
Yeah, somebody got paid for that.
Guards and everything was in on that.
Damn.
Got paid for that.
Did y'all hear that? Guys only look at her as something that they can dump off in. Yeah, it hurts my ears to listen to this.
Anton, you got it. It's too much. It's too much. You got it.
Think about this, because
you got it, Anton. You got it, man. Mercy.
We laugh.
Izzy ain't shit.
Nah, Izzy was trying to stop the shit though.
But he doing what he's supposed to do with Fight Club. That keep it hype. He doing what he's supposed to do up there.
If she did, I'm not gonna say the P word, but the horn. Replace the H with a P. We know she can't spell, so we know she's not even gonna understand this part of the conversation. But if she did horn, right?
I remember that. Look at her.
I know for a fact, no matter what free site that you put her stuff on, that nobody would watch it. Because nobody wants to watch a piece of shit have sex. Like,
wow.
Nah, this nigga used to get his lunch money took. I already know.
True, but that's not true. Do you know how many different categories of corn there is? Everything from I love bald-headed midgets to 600 pounds and over. You know how many different categories of corn there? As a matter of fact,
TS corn.
are actually steering away more and more from regular ass missionary hit it from behind. People like that tie up shit. People like all kinds of different kinky things now. So it's a lot of things people are exploring. Only thing I gotta say is my anus is an exit only. All right. So
wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait.
Wow.
Wait
yeah,
a
because
minute.
a lot of people. No. Real with a lot of things, but you know that's the thing. You gotta make that clear. Listen, this is an emergency exit only. If I'm not taking the shit, it's not to fool with.
Sweetie, okay. All right.
No thumb in the booty. We got you.
All right.
No thumbing. When you coming. Gotcha.
Okay, and on that note, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe.
Don't
Share we hold on. Because I'm feeling some type of way right now.
You can look disrespecting my wrong children. That's all I care about, boy.
Not one super chat. That's how y'all feel today?
All captivity. All right. Well, fuck it. Let's go ahead and end the show then. We'll end this motherfucker then. Shit. Let's go ahead and end it. We can get up out of here.
You know what I'm saying? Look, $2, you know what I'm saying? $2 higher than that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We wait till payday. Boy, I remember that was the point when the day before payday, I'm eating peanut butter and jelly, baby.
You heard about that case that's going on right now down here? The track coach that got sent to 50 years. It's all over the news.
Wait, what guy?
It's a track coach from Miami. He got sent to 50 years for touching on girls.
Oh, child.
It's all over the news down here. Yeah. I guess he's well known down here in Dade and Southwest Power. It's all over. I was going to ask you if you know him.
No. I did see it on Facebook, though. I know what you're talking about, but no, thankfully.
Everybody see how they doing. And everybody keeps saying he been doing it. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey, I smoked some shit in Baltimore called Hialeah. I just want to tell you that too.
I like Hialeah.
They got a strain called Hialeah. I smoked that in Baltimore. Yeah. Ain't that the place in Florida?
Yes, it's in Miami.
Oh, it's in Miami. Okay.
Yeah,
so like a neighborhood or something? It's like a neighborhood?
It's a Spanish city.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spanish.
Okay. I can see by the name the Spanish. Yeah.
Even the sounds are in Spanish.
No
it's
shit.
Bad. Yeah, you go to a restaurant and you know how to, because I had a restaurant and went into one of them because they do all those, they combine restaurants here. I don't know if they do that anywhere else. I'm pretty sure they do, but like, I had went into one of them Taco Bell, KFC, Pizza Hut combos. Not one person spoke English. I was so mad. Like, for real?
Yeah, nobody over there speaks English. Like, barely. You go to any restaurant, they don't speak English.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, they gonna look at you like you crazy, and I'm like, did I get on a plane and didn't remember?
I'm gonna put it in the translate. Fuck that.
Dog, listen. She is quite possibly the poster child for a sober drunk. She her whole life.
No. Okay, so just giving you guys a foundation of where this all started. Now, this is not a new video. This has been his YouTube career. So imagine, coming out on the YouTube, partner program, and this is what you promote. Like this is what your content is. It's filled with a lot of hate. So I'm, when I start seeing this, I said, what the hell is this? I thought YouTube had rules.
Mama. But come on, look at Tyranny's face right now. Does she look like a victim?
Hey, I got a question, yo. If anybody don't mind, I don't know, Shanika, Genesis, somebody, because I'm on my phone, so I can't look it up on my phone while I'm on it, right?
Yeah.
is the statistical percentage right now of women over the age of 25 with no children out of 100%? What is that percent? Because I'm just curious, because again, when I get to thinking about this shit, bro, once you hit a certain age, you know how rare it is to come across somebody who like, I don't have any.
You said over 35?
Yeah.
No, 25.
Yeah.
25.
No, I wouldn't say 25. I wouldn't say 25. I would say about
30?
30. Yeah.
Age 30 and no kids. What's the percentage?
It's actually becoming rare because people not having kids. But when I was
No, go ahead. You can
as of 2024, 2025, about 40% of women aged 30 to 34 are childless, which is an increase from 29% in 2014.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have more women who have children than not, is the point.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That was coming in.
That's I'm just trying to hone in on this because we talking like why would you go dig in the dumpster when there's this island and plethora of just virgin childrenless women? Like, I don't understand. Like, keep talking like everybody got some form of
What's up,
baggage.
Wall Street?
You know what I'm saying?
What up?
What's up, Ferg?
No.
What's up, Wall Street? Really? What's up, bud? What's up, Coach Ferg? What's going on?
How you doing?
All right, what's going on with your baby?
You look, Shanika. You see all them smiling faces up there too, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Smiling, showing all 32 of them.
That's what I said. Terry don't look like no victim.
Yeah.
She with the shit, and that's why I didn't like the narrative that Keisha is painting, because it's like she's not explaining the nature of this particular platform. Like, that's what they there for. She making it seem like this is just a regular conversation on a regular podcast, and he's just, laying it in on her. Like, nah, this what this whole show is about. Allegedly.
But see, that's why they always say she must be a plant or she knew, because she don't know nothing.
She know a whole lot.
But they saying like when she go over her content, she don't be halfway knowing what she be going over. You can see it on this one. You can see it on this that she don't know about Fight Club.
But I thought her page was dedicated to slandering Anton.
No.
Totally, but she do a lot.
I've seen a whole bunch of more shit. Yeah, I've seen that too. But she do a lot of Tasha K shit. She do a lot of blog shit.
I'm just saying she do a lot of Anton content.
No. You're absolutely right though, Sneak. You're absolutely right. She do a lot of Anton.
So she never heard of Fight Club, and she always that's the part that I don't understand. Like, I felt like she should have kind of known that.
Yeah, but people that know. I mean, I agree with you, niggas. People that know. Because most of the content creators that are fairly decent outside the last 3 years, they started with Anton. They was under Anton's cult teachings. A lot of people broke out into their own. Some gravitated to talk because then Kevin Samuels came along, and men who didn't have the confidence all of a sudden had the confidence. They started being more critical of women, right? Mm-hmm. And women started being more critical of men from that, because he made people look at both sides of the party. Because Kevin started talking about young dudes that didn't take, musty niggas, and niggas didn't have that confidence, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't really want to hear it. But then when he started to the women started exposing themselves based off what they wanted. And now, oh man, I ain't doing that. So a lot of dudes got confidence. But it's crazy, right? And I said, Anton, to me, I don't think he's American. I think he's practiced American culture. I don't know if his parents might have been somewhere, because he looked like that big head African, but again, I can just be, guessing, but a lot of these dudes, it's usually the dark skinned dudes to be.
You don't think, bro, American Ferg? That's crazy.
I think he has American culture, born and raised in Detroit. You can't get no American in that as far as culture, the way you were raised. But as far as where like Drip, you say it all the time, your mother's history started somewhere else, right? Mm-hmm. And she was proud of that, right? Mm-hmm. And she taught you that, right? And you honor that, right? Mm-hmm. Not everybody honors that because they don't want to expose the truth about their parents. Growing up in Detroit, you see a lot.
Reese almost
You
spit out my damn water fucking around with you. You ain't shit.
and
Like, he got a to the head.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She might though. It don't head. That's what give it away. And he ain't got them full face lips like we all got, you know. But
We saw his brothers though. They don't look like
They light
Tethers.
Are they younger?
They light skinned.
One
They're
of them
lighter than
older,
him.
and one of them look younger.
You never know. His mama might have been has busted around before she got married.
Oh Lord,
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Man, it happens
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah.
man.
It
Man, I'm
do.
like,
It do.
all right.
It do.
Okay,
It do.
I'm just saying. Y'all
It do though, Ferg. I'm with you on that, Ferg. It do. It do.
Allegedly.
Nah, fuck that. It do.
Both of y'all.
Keep talking. Keep talking. I want to hear all this gay ass shit. I want to hear this feminist man talk about a beautiful young black woman.
What's wrong with you?
We gonna put her down for a second, simply because she doesn't deserve to be in the same room as royalty.
Damn.
Tierney cook, baby.
Hold on for a second.
Kojak say Anton got 3 brothers. I think Anton is the baby or right before the baby, one or two.
That nigga in the middle like me.
Oh, he has 3 brothers. Okay.
He must have been the
Yeah, that's messed up. Somebody paid for her to come back, and then he still gonna drop her. Somebody she'll deserve to be on the panel with royalty. That's some whole ass shit. Like it's supposed to be everybody at war. Like why you
Shanika, why are you tripping? Everybody up there let Anton talk to them like that. So what do you expect?
Yeah.
And you thought
That part.
they let him talk to them like that. Tierney didn't look too upset to me.
He's a victim.
Yeah, that too, Reese. But at the end of the day, Reese, if they let them talk to him like that, why not take off? I would have took off too.
I'm quiet.
All you hoes is going to the shoe program. What? Oh, I'm talking big shit. Y'all gonna let me get away with it? Oh yeah, I'm talking big shit. I'm already he say he dropped it. I'm already like, look, I'm the one up here ugly as hell. And it's some niggas that I know the panelists looking at. Oh shit now. Bitch, get up. What? I'm everything.
I get what you're saying.
Everybody bitches and hoes. I don't give a fuck.
No, I get what you're saying.
It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, but I mean that's just what's going on first. That's what I think.
But everybody got, you know, we say and do some dumb shit, right? Especially online, right? But I think at some point most men are, I'm delusional because I come from an older generation where if we were around each other and one man was sort of being highly critical of another man, like say he just stayed on his back all day riding, most men would be like, all right, man, that's enough, right? Even a sister, it was a time where like, man, all right, we done laughed at her enough, so let it roll, right? But just to be highly critical and you don't let nobody else talk. He's like the dude, I don't know if Drip, you play football. Remember when you was young and the dude that wanted to play, but he wasn't good, y'all didn't choose him, so he took his football home?
Yeah. Because guess what? 9 times out of 10, he had the ball.
Yeah, he had the ball, and then he come over flashing it, and he didn't want you to play with it if you didn't take it.
He got the ball, man. Everybody got picked but him. That was crazy work. When he caught on to it, he was like, fuck y'all ain't using my fucking ball then.
Exactly.
Now Flavor say, it is his channel and his show. Nah, you're absolutely right, Flavor. You're absolutely right. That is a fact.
Lock it.
That is a fact. Like, I can't argue with that, G. I can't argue. You see, Ferg Dog agreed too.
Yeah.
I can't argue with you on that. That's true.
Next to me.
What? My little whore pony. Give me a second.
Wow. My little whore pony. Yeah, he went in. He looked at Tierney and was like, you're not better than me. I look better than you. That's what he told Tierney. I look better than you, bitch.
Sure.
That's what he told him. You don't see it? You don't see the prima donna all over that nigga face? I bet he wouldn't have talked to nobody else like that.
Nah, drip. I don't think Anton will go as far to compare him as a man to the look of a woman. That don't even.
Man, get the fuck out of here. I don't know why not. Ask Shanika, ask Genesis. Man, these niggas out here compete with women, Smitty.
Bruh. She's a woman. You can't. He
Bro,
can't even.
there's niggas out here competing with women, Smitty. You got the Elemento iPhone trip over nigga foot 16. They competing with women. This nigga Anton, listen to me, bro. Let me land my joke and stop trying to criticize me, bro. Fuck all that. Goddamn it. Anton looked in the mirror and said, I look better than her. And that's what's going on right now. He is little girl in her because he can hey boo hey. And I said what I said.
My bad. No. I ain't realize you was fucking around. My bad, because we had that.
Like we know in real time, Smith. You're absolutely right, sir. Yeah. But
my
I'm
bad.
just land my joke.
I thought you was really good. He's comparing. Okay, you facetious. I got it. My bad. I'm being slow. I was slow.
Yeah, you slow. Definitely facetious. Yeah.
He ain't lying though.
Nah, but like I ain't lying at all because I'm telling my joke, but I'm dead ass serious.
It'll be in competition with you, and it'll tell you. It'll be upset with you, like, how dare you go get a better job and a raise or a promotion, or you get help or whatever. They really do be upset about it.
But Jen, in all seriousness though, Jen, have you guys ever heard like a man tell a woman, "B, I look better than you"?
Shit.
Really?
I heard a pimp. My pimp partner named Juice told a bitch that, oh mama.
Smitty, we out here fighting over the mirror. What are you talking about?
Fighting over mirror?
Yes, bro.
Absolutely.
Listen, you're right. He was light-skinned. He had green eyes. He was an actor. He was an Alpha Phi Alpha. His fraternity was just in a music video, and he was like, "We have to reevaluate the optics in our relationship," because he was like, "You're gonna have to bring this up because literally, I can't be the glow up in our relationship." This was way back when I was in college. Like, are you serious? But yeah, to this day, see him on Facebook. He said, "Hey, how you doing, sugar?" Now he might not look that way, but back then, oh yeah, he got the light skin with the green eyes. He could run around, hey, five, all that, and he was just like, "We have to reevaluate this because I'm beautiful." And he was.
Emotional damage, like
he was, girl.
Rooster said that he was beautiful last night. Y'all didn't hear what he said that bullshit? He said he was beautiful.
Yes,
he said he was cute.
No. Hold on. I call myself a gorgeous man. I am. I'm a gorgeous man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, cute. I ain't gonna call myself cute. That's a little that's. You know what I'm saying?
Remember when
Cute
they
and gorgeous is diabolical.
He said he was a cute ass man when they pulled up his mugshot.
I usually just say handsome, but okay.
Man, I ain't never called myself nothing more than handsome unless a woman was like, "Yeah, you fine." Yeah, from a woman point, but gorgeous, I just don't see me saying that word. Ain't that wrong? I mean, Smitty, I can't tell you what to call yourself, bro. If that's what you want to do, my nigga, by all means, do your motherfucking thing.
My G, know that.
No, for sure. Because at the end of the day, like, bro, can't anybody tell you what to call yourself? Shit. I mean,
it's not about saying as far as
you want to be fluffy.
All that shit.
Real quick, Drip. What I'm saying in the chill is I'm repeating. See, I only repeat what I've been told. For some reason, it made me uncomfortable before. But yeah, I've been out in places and women will look, "You are gorgeous."
Yeah, a woman call you that. Yeah, I mean that's what it is. But you just like, I'm a gorgeous ass nigga. It's kind of just not about. Yeah. If she nigga call me gorgeous, yeah, I'm with the bullshit.
Hey, gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm like shit. Hey.
I used to call myself gorgeous and handsome and pretty and all that shit when I was.
And you ain't never told no nigga that you was gorgeous, bro.
No, I ain't never.
You ain't never been around your partners.
Hold on, man.
I'm gorgeous.
I ain't never said that.
Why y'all skipping over pretty? That nigga.
I just said pretty. I just said that. Y'all didn't hear me. Y'all
he called himself pretty.
Yeah, I call myself all that when I'm standing in the mirror looking at my body of God, but. I think the older you, that's where men don't have it comes down to a confidence bestowed in a lot of men early in life.
He needs some milk
because people use words out of context. And then I mean, when I was 16, 17, and Genesis, you say, Gen X, you understood the context. A man, he had the light skin, he had all that. What he was saying is, I can be out here in these streets and I can run through whatever. Because women was gravitating to Women were gravitating to the light skin with pretty eyes. My daddy was light skinned. He had all the young ones over snapping at it. And it showed me, yeah, they were snapping, man. They was bringing shit. I ain't never go without some Christmas and birthday gifts. But it's just different content. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, no.
Yeah, so it all depends. I'm always, but today I know I'm ugly, right? I'm old and ugly. And I still ain't got no problem when I go outside. But you know,
who said that you had problems going outside? We talking about? Okay,
yeah, with the ladies.
Okay. Shashi talking to somebody else. I thought you were talking to Ferg.
What up,
Shashi be with the bullshit.
Renee's loves the Lord. I don't even know why dudes ain't trying to snatch your wig.
You always say that the men be saying anything. Y'all be saying that stupid ass shit. Shit, she get on my goddamn nerve every day.
Every day.
Every day, bro. So
I'ma say
it one time a day.
One time a day.
Oh no, I'll just say shit. I'm beautiful. Yeah, I damn sure. Yeah, I'm gorgeous. All that, whatever adjective you want to use. That's how I see myself when I look in the mirror.
Yes. Same thing you tell your boys too. They all that. Don't let nobody. They all that.
God, I look better than Beyonce when I look in that mirror. Fuck you, mean.
Shanika, do this when we exercise real quick, okay? Because we're not gonna put no JP shit up here, okay? Beautiful, okay? It's for
She said brutal.
I take that from JP.
Beautiful. Who said beautiful? You say beautiful.
He just said.
Y'all know who used to say beautiful.
No, I never said
beautiful.
But you should
said beautiful.
That sounds like some shit Michelle would have said.
Thank you. That's what I just said.
Ain't a drip.
Ain't a drill.
That's what
Michelle, bring your black ass back, God. Shit, I'm sorry.
You told JP, you black bastard. Shut the heck up, you black bastard.
Yeah, she said that bastard, boy. That bastard.
That bastard got like 14 letters in it. Bastard.
Yeah.
Think about dialect.
Really says that.
Dialect sometimes like that.
Bump that Chicago got it beat. They took 4 words and made it one slur. Foe and them. That folks, them. On folks and them. They took it to foe and them.
On phone them.
Even them boys say folks now. They be like folks now. They like on folks now greater.
What up though is hello.
Yeah. Man, it transcends though. That's the beauty of us, right? That's what amazes me sometimes, man. We can come up with shit off the whim and it's spread across us, and we the only ones that sort of understand that lingo. And it's the fact that we can do all that, but damn, ain't nobody going to see nobody. And
but you got white boys that's rich on YouTube on stage with Chicago niggas, and they're asking the rapper, can they say the N-word first?
Yeah, but those are kids, but ain't nobody got to those.
They're grown-ups.
I mean, but kids. Okay, so even if they're in their 30s, that most of them 40s still in the kid mind. We still playing kid game.
Why does everything have to be something moved down the field? Why you can't just be like, well,
it's
shit,
moving
Drip,
down the
I don't
field.
know what to tell you.
Drip, if you talking about it's men in 2025, 2026, allowing the white boy to call him nigga on
You want to pull the clip up? Yes, he was at a concert. He say, man, hey, can I say it? You know what the black dude said?
Yes.
Yeah, say that shit.
But that's what I'm saying. If we hear, we ain't did
They
nothing.
let Mexican auntie say it.
Yeah, that's going backwards though. Y'all was going around with
and that nigga say that shit proudly, like,
proud.
You Mexican.
And guess who go see him in concert?
Niggas.
Exactly.
And the Mexicans.
Still playing childish games is all I'm saying.
And the white people too. So wait, is a concert safe ground to say the N-word? That's what we saying. Concerts are safe ground for everybody to say the N-word.
The concert is the worst place.
If you at the concert and you got a white couple, an Indian couple, and some Asian folks on the side of you, and they in that whole singing at the top, it's just us, nigga, and everybody's screaming this shit. You're not going to do anything. Stop the cap.
But I'm not going to those type of concerts because I'm a grown man. I done grew out of it.
This is a grown concert. What are you talking about?
But I already understand the mixture of it. If you go to a stage, you got thousands, right?
You gotta say I wouldn't go to the concert. Why you just can't answer the question like, yeah, Drip?
If I go to a concert,
on stage,
and I know it's listen. This is why I say it's the worst place to be. You got a microphone and 20,000 people that can hear black people, not black people, but white people say the nigga word. So they ain't gonna take that with them and go away and be like, yeah, they are niggas.
I'm just saying, Ferg, if you in the concert and they all screaming the same lyrics and you hear it, you're not gonna do anything. You're gonna keep going with the song.
But I can see somebody like that who's into that shit hear it in the concert because that's what they listen to, so they think it's okay. But it's a lot.
That's
of
why I
people
say, do y'all think concerts are safe grounds for people to say that shit?
Hell no. Go to a Jewish church and holler out. I mean,
Man, I see anybody say nothing about
no,
no.
it's the
We talking
same
about the
thing.
concert though, Ferg. Nah,
Go
no,
to a
it's not.
concert. Yes, it is because you got always switch it to
You're
both
right.
sides. Like if I'm over that area.
You're right, Ferg. You're right.
That's
My
all.
bad. I didn't hear what you said.
No, I just always switch it to. If I can see it in the black, I'm gonna go to the other cultures and say, okay, no, it ain't allowed over here. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's not supposed to be saying it. You know what I'm saying? But
Right,
if
that's
we had
what
a
I'm
Drake
saying.
concert and we know Drake mix, how you gonna take it in?
Hey,
see what I'm saying? Like, I think it should have like rules.
I'm gonna give my tickets to you and Shanika.
Man, get the fuck out.
I ain't going.
Hey,
You gonna be right there with us,
I heard
Ferg.
it on the radio, so you know.
What's up,
like,
Smitty?
Man, look, let's just go ahead and really talk about the dirty secret that niggas don't ever want to talk about out here on these spaces. Hey, bro,
Go ahead.
I'll say that shit. In real effing life, when you really in certain hoods, everybody from like certain white boys to even Spanish, they like my nigga, and we don't say shit. Bro. We just say shit out, dog. In real hoods, there are certain certain white boys and Spanish dudes, bro. I don't know if you want to call it a pass or whatever. Maybe that's what y'all say here, bro. They just us, like they just folks. We don't look at them no kind of other way, bro. We all grew up together. We all from the same shit, point blank, period. Does that make them one of us? No, it does not. But when y'all talking about just on some kicking and cooling this shit, yeah, and one of my, you know what I'm saying, Fernandez or somebody come up and it's like, Smitty, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? I just dap them up, bro. I don't sit there and be like, hold on, wait a minute. You need to correct that language. We don't do all that shit in real life in the hood, bro. And we need to stop like on the low real niggas don't know exactly what I'm talking about. If you from certain areas, y'all know a white boy or a Spanish nigga or two who do talk our lingo to the fullest extent of the law, and we don't say shit. But we want to come to the internet and act like we so surprised.
You think most brothers are moving like you when it comes to the white boys and other races?
What is that on?
Meaning that you gonna be dapping up the one that call you a nigga. You think most brothers are doing that?
Bruh, listen. I'm telling you in real life, before all of these talking points and internet shit, dog, when you in certain hoods, bro, when you got certain white, but like somebody like a Paul Wall type or something like that, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, like,
I don't even think Paul say nigga.
I'm not saying, bruh, I'm just trying to tell you, I have seen circumstances in real life all over.
I agree.
For bro, yeah, other people, you know, if they cool, if they part of the crew and shit, and they be like, man, what's up, my nigga? We don't say nothing. It ain't me. I didn't make that rule. I didn't tell everybody to do it this way. I'm just telling you what I've observed being out in the field. That's what I've seen. Niggas don't say shit.
You look at everybody. When I went to Texas for the first time in Dallas, it was using nigga like it was nothing.
Yeah. So I agree, bro.
Yeah.
Cause see, a lot of the Mexicans be with the niggas. I ain't gonna hold you. Nigga is like they see it better than us. I ain't gonna hold you.
They mixing with the younger dudes, the younger women.
They say it better than us, bro.
Yeah, but they mixing
we always have to remember, but we have to remember this: we are the like, regardless, they're trying to be us. They're in any form of fashion. So we also have to remember the true influence that we got. That's why we got to be careful how we carry ourselves, because people really do want to be us for real, for real.
Right? No, for sure.
I'll take you this too. Some white boys that were locked up in prison, they wouldn't dare say it. I don't care how hood they is.
Exactly.
They wouldn't say it. Now they would not say it. They would not cross that line.
So you inside the joint and they won't say it in the toughest place, but they can just say it freely. So who's leading the young dudes to make sure that they're conscious of the world like that? They just lost.
But you gotta understand, in the South, a lot of prisons, black people outnumber the white people in the prison system in the South.
And I grew up in a slave state. I ain't never had no white boy say the word.
See, that's what I was going to say too. Hold on, real quick, Uncle Ferg. That's another reason so Shanika can get to the money. I'm from the East Coast, bruh. We do have to remember. I gotta also remember, folks from down south got a totally different headspace when it comes to white people, as opposed to us further up north and on the East Coast, bruh. It's different. It is.
Like when I was in New York, everybody was using the N-word when I was in New York at a club. Everybody was using it. White, black, Hispanic, everybody was using that shit. Like,
Bro, that mean you gotta know they comfortable as fuck. Go ahead, Shanika.
I agree. Listen, I'm not gonna check somebody if I'm in another city.
Right. I'm with you.
I look the other side, I'm messing with using it. I mean, them guys had goals in their mouth. We was at the water boiler.
Right, yeah.
I'm not gonna check them. This is how y'all get down over here. It is what it is.
Yeah,
go ahead,
so I'm gonna go ahead and kick off the super chats. If your mama or your daddy ain't Black American, you can't say nigga. And I mean, if your people African, nah, you can't say it. Yeah, I'm one of those. I feel some kind of way with African people say it. So of course I'm gonna feel some kind of way with Mexican, Puerto Rican, and that's how it is down here in South Florida, boy. And I'm checking it every time. I don't care. And then I had to throw an extra $2 for the pretty niggas on the panel.
Yes, Lord.
Hey.
Come back up here, boy. I saw that.
Money. Let's get it. Don't be surprised if she asks where the cash at. Drip under be cash out. Hit the super chat. I say let go drip nation. Hey, money, drip. Money, drip.
Yes.
For the record, pretty is for the women. Gorgeous is unisex. Thank you. I digress. My mic is muted.
That shit didn't sound unisex how you said. Thank you. But go ahead, Edie, man. What's good with you, my boy?
Not much, man. I'm just seeing that y'all got people. You ever had a club trip that people went in the club and they try to react to the club?
React
What
to
they
the club.
think y'all doing?
Hold on. Say what now?
You ever been a part of like a club, like it might be in your case a fraternity or organization?
Okay.
And people think y'all know what was going on, and they try to tell you what y'all got going on, but they're from the outside and they can't get in. Like Chris Brown said.
Like how people are with the Masons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is a lot of people was on the outside. They don't understand Fight Club. They don't understand the dynamics. And I was making this point earlier, Drip. If somebody just looked at me and your interactions 10 years from now, if they clipped it, they'll think we hate each other.
Oh, yeah. We talk shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Is sometimes people don't understand that this was literally a channel designed for talking junk. Like everybody talked junk. That was just what it was. It was roasting session. This was the lunchroom table.
But E, come on, bro. Don't do that. Take your cape off. This was not a roasting session. This was total disrespect, bro.
He's going somewhere, Drip. Hold on. So, E, since she's talking negative about it, let me ask you this, Peter, man. Out of everything Fight Club consisted of, what would be, let's say, your number one thing that you miss about it? What do you miss about Fight Club? To give it a positive.
I think the one thing I miss is that people actually was able to express what they really felt about people. It wasn't like this atmosphere that you had to walk on eggshells because you're gonna hurt somebody's feelings, right? One thing so Fight Club was designed for COVID. We couldn't go outside, and we wanted a place that we could just go and have fun, joke, jive, and have like this organic relationship. So what people don't know about Fight Club, we talked about business, we talked about finance. Fight Club used to be it was literally a 20-hour show. The roasting section wasn't 20 hours. We had periods of the night that we would roast. So Like it was a lot in Fight Club that people just don't understand. And it's almost like you had to be there to understand it.
Yeah, but you got to remember, people always going to remember your negatives over your positives. And I would say this, the one thing I do see, honestly, from my perspective, Fight Club gave birth to the spawn of Satan. That's right. His name's Jay Prince.
No, because he came before Fight Club. But what it really did is it inspired a lot of people to be content creators. If you really look at Fatty came from Fight Club, if you really look at Ali came from Fight Club, like if you look at all of these people who normally didn't really do kind of social media, it was the introduction to social media. And I would say at least 20, 30 pages spun off.
I get you on that. Now, I just wanted to know.
All right, y'all. I'm sorry, Smitty, before you ask that question, real quick, before you ask that question,
I'm done. I digress my mic.
Are you ready?
Hey, that's low key like slowly turning into one of my favorite intros. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I be back here dancing like that ain't even a Florida song. I ain't never
man,
heard
look,
that shit before.
nah, that's some Dallas. Tierney know what that is. That's the murder
I ain't
pig.
never heard that before.
What's up, Tierney?
The FW.
Oh, here you go.
I
You
just
from
wanna-
Stop Six.
well, almost around the corner. Listen, welfare. You know how much niggas pay when they on welfare? $300-400 a month for their rent. I wish. I wasn't on welfare. I was receiving food stamps, but I've never been on welfare. But I wish. So
wait,
everybody
there's
that
a
don't want
difference
welfare,
with food stamps and welfare? I thought all that was like one big conglomerate.
It is technically.
Okay.
It's also
There's different levels to it.
It's levels, but it's all technically welfare.
Yeah, but Tyranny, look. The one thing you don't want to do.
Because HUD is welfare. When they give you them houses, that's a form of welfare.
Yeah, I mean, but see, the thing is this, right? My whole thing, Tyranny, is I'm thankful. I'm just simply thankful that I'm somewhere. Like, for example, my accident happened. Man, I be thinking about it. I could be in so many other countries where all they have for me is a goddamn handcrafted broomstick to put as an extension. I am in the best country in the to where I literally am about to have this shit connected to my brain. Bro. I'm thankful for that shit. And guess what? My insurance is paying for this shit. That's going to be like $40,000 fucking dollars. That's government funded. Okay? Saying, right. Insurance. Whenever you get shit paid with your insurance, that's government funded. What the fuck are we talking about? So it's not just food stamps and Section 8. There are a lot of things from scholarships to every insurance, all types of shit that's government funded. So my point is that I don't want us to like brag about it and make it seem like it's a flex. It's not a flex. It's a thankful resource that I'm also appreciative to have the option to get if I need it. That's so I don't like us like celebrating it. We should celebrate just being on the shit, especially if you're full body.
So you know that we pay for that shit, right? We pay for the food stamps. We pay for the Section 8. We. The government ain't paying for a goddamn thing. That's another misconception.
Rock your shit.
You know what I'm saying? But
No.
I wish.
You got a point there. When you work, you get SSDI, which means you got to clock in a certain amount of time. So you got to get over 40 credits, right? But once you do that, you definitely get benefits. You see what I'm saying? I get what you're saying.
But Smitty, both of them are right though, right? You get SSDI because you work for it, right?
Yeah.
Even in the welfare, right? You paying taxes that you might not even need it, right? So, but you still got to pay into it, and that's everybody. And I'll say this regarding food stamps. Listen, I'm gonna take some food stamps over spending my cash at the grocery store.
Yeah, Ferg. I'm with
I ain't
you
been able to
any
qualify
day.
for food stamps since I was 21. Goddamn it. If they gave me 400, 300, 60, 30, I'm gonna spend that shit up at Walmart like everybody. So
Give me that. Give me that. I need that.
Yeah, get that. Yeah,
But
food
see, why you
stamps.
stay at
Everybody
Walmart?
should be able to get food. I'm just saying, Johnny, that's all I can afford is a
Understood.
Walmart, some ground beef, something to spread it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make a meal out of
Man,
it.
Ferg, go to bed,
But
bro. Nobody got time.
no, I'm just
Go to
saying, you gonna make a meal. What you go buy some
Nah.
snacks?
But Shanika, I mean, look, especially us mothers, bro. Like, I mean, if it's there, why not take it? Fuck, I
What
don't
about
have
the
this
fathers?
pride.
Johnny, do you think some fathers should be able to get food stamps?
I think people should get it. Period. Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Well, you say
Heck yeah. The
father,
rich
you
get it. Why we can't get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the women can. And the white person, guess what? A lot of times they can lose their job today and go get food stamps tomorrow.
If you get fired,
Exactly.
Yeah, if you get fired or let go or whatever, they can just say they lost their job. It don't matter. They can qualify.
But y'all know that's Uncle Ferg. I don't know if you hip to this or anybody else because I was looking into it. All right, so you know how it's called Section 8. I've spoken about this before. I'll make it quick. It's called Section 8. We have it's not just 8. It didn't go from 0 to 8. There are like 70, 50 something, whatever number of sections. I think it's like section 3 or 4 or something like that actually has the exact same incentives. But it says that if you marry, you can qualify for the exact same benefits, but it's like double times over because you're married, because America was designed for like households, not single people.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on, real quick. Hold on. Hold your thought.
Let me give a shout out to.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Let me give a shout out to LA Project with the $20 super chat. She said, "Show support. You gotta support content for sure. Appreciate that." And then I had to
Actually, you a penny short though. Okay.
Hey, guess what? Hey, Drip, she 5%.
Hold on, we got one more.
Go ahead.
Yes, for the gorgeous niggas on the panel. Let's go. Play the video.
Sure.
On me, you the one. Ain't nobody fucking with.
Appreciate y'all. Shanika and LA Project.
Tyranny. Hey, Tyranny. I said I got questions for you, Tyranny. I want to see if you being honest tonight. Was you a menace on Fight Club's Menace to Society?
Menace to Society.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure we were being honest. Okay, all right.
Tyranny, let me ask you this, Tyranny. Was you really offended when Anton said that bullshit about you? Was you really offended? Because y'all didn't look offended.
No, I wasn't offended, but he did kick me off. Like, he not only put me down, but he kicked me out the studio. So he started talking about my children. Hold on, baby. He started talking about my children. Y'all see how these kids don't listen? Y'all see what I'm saying? This is why we need food stamps. I just told him to get out my face. Sit on this. Go with the cat.
That's teaching.
Lord Jesus.
That's teaching.
These kids don't listen. Please.
So,
No.
does it make it better now? Does it make it better now, the fact that Tyranny wasn't offended?
What the hell, Tori?
And see, you know what? Ain't nobody got time.
Hey, no, so
You gotta
Tyranny,
get this nigga.
Tyranny, what my statement was, you understood the battleground of Fight Club. This is the point I was making earlier, is that you understand what it was, and everybody got that smoke. It wasn't just you. Do you agree with that?
We're gonna bless her, Cora. We're gonna bless
I
her.
think the boundaries was crossed though. From my understanding, you can talk about whatever you want to talk about, either man. But when he starts sending my kids to the streets, my son look at tutorials. I mean, he just went too far. He went too far.
I agree. I think he went too far. I think that it was in bad taste. I'm agreeing with all that. I'm just sharing what Fight Club was. Fight Club, everybody knew that Fight Club was a roasting session. So this wasn't like just a random
Man, why
panel.
you keep
That's
trying to
what
say Fight Club? You
I'm
sound
not.
like
I'm just trying to give y'all guys context so y'all understand what it is.
Tyranny was there just like how you were. Why we can't listen to Tyranny?
Well, listen to her.
Shit, I can
I'm
tell you stop
bullshit,
listening to Tierney.
though.
What are you talking about? I ain't never said don't listen to. Let her give her
Man,
tape on Fight Club. So
I'm
she
just
can
bullshitting with you. E. I'm bullshitting. You know I'm bullshitting. Shout out to Corey Love with the 20 ball, man, matching the energy with LA Project and goddamn Shanika in the building. Well, Shanika's
I miss Fight Club though, Smitty.
short.
Hey, Smitty.
Hold on,
I
bro.
miss
I know
Fight
y'all
Club.
hear me talking, bro. I know you hear me talking to the money, bro.
Oh no,
You wildin'. Bro,
talk
I know
the
you
way
hear me
niggas
talking
talk.
to the money, bro.
Oh,
God damn it, boy.
Hey, let's go, Drill Nation. Shouts out to homie from the house of love, baby. Coy Love. Drip Nation salute. Let's go, Drill Nation.
I got
Hey,
a question. Are you still more
hold
money?
on. You hold your horses. So Just Jay said, so it wasn't a big deal. I'm confused. No, see, but you see how you got all captivity. You got Izzy Bands. Everybody had to prove their point. With Tierney went viral. This motherfucker wasn't bothered not one bit. I would have thought she went viral when a nigga got on the panel before that shit. That was a little more entertaining.
I wish her review would have went viral. Like her, because she responded.
Right. I agree with you.
That's the only thing I didn't like. And then everybody else ate off it, but I think her review was the most solid review.
Yeah, I agree too. I agree.
Yeah, so
that shit was funny as hell too.
She was roasting.
Yeah, that shit was funny as hell. Yeah. Nah, but you right though. You absolutely right on that. But you know, everybody was frying the nigga for going in, but like goddamn Edie Man was saying, like you know, it was for roasting. But the way that's why I said that people said when we review her shit, watch how she kind of don't know what she talking about. But I mean, I ain't never had no problem with Lakeisha. Shout out to Lakeisha. But that's what Ed T came up here saying. He was like, yeah, Drip, she don't really know. Think about it. And I'm listening to her now. You can tell she don't know what Fight Club is. You can tell that because if she did, then again, I can't even say what I'm finna say because everybody took it like that. Look how they were trying to drag Izzy.
This is why
they tried to drag Izzy. Go ahead.
But this is why I hate clips because I'm telling you, I'm gonna clip up one of the shows and send it to you. I'm gonna clip up just a portion of what you said. You like,
I've seen it.
It's mischaracterizing what's really happening. Anton was wrong. I want to be clear. He was wrong. I think he went too far. He shouldn't have did it. But if you would have watched that whole show, that wasn't the worst thing on that show. It was some crazy. Listen, they said some crazy stuff on that show. So it was that was a no gloves type fighting show.
She probably know that, but it's probably stuff that, you know, it might get her channel demonetized. You know, some people kind of watch out for stuff like that. So she probably might be hit to that part. She just didn't want to show it. Plus, when you're trying to push, we got to remember, when you're a content creator and you're going for a certain narrative, what people will do is they're going to highlight the parts that they want to highlight. She probably didn't want to show those other parts of you guys talk about finances and everything else. She has a point she's trying to prove. So if you get to showing that's going off the point of what I'm on. You just got to recognize that's what narrative consists of. It's a trajectory, right? That's all.
Like Smitty, I'm trying to say, I saw a video. They clipped the video of Drip. Drip was the money thing with the guy, right? They cut Daryl completely out of the video, and they only showed Drip part. I was like, they took this completely out of context. Like it was a whole nother person talking.
That was the point.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's lying. That's lying. If I purposely remove stuff.
Watch
I got an echo. Y'all tweaking. Mute your background. That shit loud as fuck. Everybody mute that background. Mute that background. That shit loud as fuck.
You got two ponytails in your head.
No, it's something with your mic, Smitty.
Yeah, your shit.
It sounded like his mic went out. It sounded like it went out too. Because the background went up and then his actual talking went down. Smitty on here with two ponytails.
Just to confirm.
Bro, why you fucking with the bed, bro?
that's the problem. See, on Fight Club, nobody asked me why I was messing with people. That's
Okay,
why
you're
I'm
right,
messing
my
with.
man. All right. You're right. E, let me shut the fuck up. I got you. Go
So
ahead.
just to confirm, it wasn't a big deal, and it wasn't anything that you felt was offensive or disrespectful, Tierney.
She said she was good.
Okay, I'm back, you guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay,
You heard
yeah, I was
Shanika
just
what she said,
clarifying.
Tierney?
You were saying it wasn't a big deal. You not offended. You good.
I was offended when he had my kids in his mouth. You can say whatever you want about me, but then you did too much when you had my kids in your mouth. Yeah.
Okay, so you did have a problem with what he said. Okay.
Man, I just asked you, was you offended? You said no.
See, I wasn't offended by what he said about me, but he kicked me off of the panel. Of the back, so I couldn't hear anything. But when I rewinded it and I heard him talk about my kids, I was very offended.
I would say this.
Okay, so
and I
this
might
was
be
two
wrong.
different shows. Hold on,
No,
E.
same show.
Hold on. Oh, okay.
I just want to say this. I actually believe if Tierney was there to offend herself and she didn't get dropped, this whole situation would have been handled in real time there. Because the reason I saw Tierney do a whole reaction is because she wasn't there to actually defend herself. But I've seen her defend herself on Fight Club plenty of times. So I just think it was the game.
I know she can defend herself. I know that. I'm just saying because she said she heard the replay, so I'm thinking she came back and said something. That's why I said that.
Yeah, so here's a question I have though. Let me ask this question, Tony, because I think you understand. Even in Fight Club, right? And this is men, it's a lot of men I see predominantly, right? Was it okay for y'all to take it off of y'all each other and focus on y'all families and children? And so if I said something about the slow ass kids, then that was part of the game that we would play.
Honestly, it was the man's fault. They didn't
No,
want
I'm just saying. Listen, Tony, I'm just saying. We in Fight Club for 6 months. Was it ever a time where when y'all was going back and forth, chopping each other's head off, that I could just take it off? You could take it off me and go to my children and my, you know what I'm saying? Not my cousin. I'm just saying, was that part of the game that was played on Fight Club?
They saying Tierney was a demon on Fight Club.
I have no idea. Demon is a compliment. She was.
Oh wow!
Did I talk about your children on Fight Club?
Yeah, man. They talked about my wife. They talked about my kids. Like that's what I'm saying. That was just the environment.
Yeah, that was a childish game for me. I couldn't play that with your niggas, man. But you know, I ain't play those games even as a kid. And it's just now, you know, I can understand.
That was 40s, 50 years ago.
Yeah,
we
but
know that. Y'all got social media. Y'all ain't got
about somebody's kids.
Y'all ain't got social. Nah. We know that, right? Nigga end up missing behind saying some shit like that. Yeah, we know. We understand that. I'm just saying though, like, go ahead, Trey.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. My apologies.
No, go ahead, because I ain't got time for it. Go ahead.
One thing that I didn't like about Fight Club is the aftermath. And a lot of people didn't like me because of either Anton Daniels or the assumptions about me. Like for one, I was on welfare. I never told anybody that. Never. Because I wasn't. Even though I wish I was. But that's the one thing I don't like about Fight Club is the negative that came along with it.
But Tony, it was already negative when you started the game, right? You just went in a little bit over your head. That's all. But because you responded to some of those snaps, you was on their ass sometime, right? So you developed that.
What's
you
up,
know what I'm saying?
Robert?
You developed that confidence over
You are
time.
wrong. Tierney was not over her head. She was more vicious than anybody else on that show.
Okay, well, I'll let y'all discuss that right there.
Listen. I was there. I get that she's a married woman now.
He's a regentified.
Robert.
What up, boy?
Let me ask you this. Tierney, just like I asked, I think Eda Man responded. So what do you miss the most about Fight Club? Is there anything you miss the most about it?
Okay, the good moments. Like one time, Aaron O and there's a couple other people on the panel. I think Fatty, Jay Prince, and then they were having a dating show. And then He put me and Jay Prince on the
I
screen.
remember that.
And Jay
No, I
Prince,
remember that.
listen. Right?
Yeah.
Jay Prince expressed his love for me. I'm like, what?
It was so amazing. That was one of the best shows.
I remember that.
Right.
That's got to
It
be
had
some
a
bullshit to
moment.
me. I
Nah,
know
he
you
was
know
for
it.
real too. Listen, he was in love with Tierney. See, y'all don't understand. He was in love. He wanted her. He wanted to be her. He wanted to be her next baby daddy. That's what he said.
Damn.
Let me tell y'all something I never told nobody. When I was
Why do you look like?
What up, Kasim? He said he
Hold on.
remembered that.
I want to hear what she said. She gonna give us some news nobody else know. Go ahead, Tierney.
when I was homeless, and I mean like in a homeless shelter, Jay Prince and Daryl invited me to come stay with them. I'm just saying. That's it.
Breaking news.
This is a drip exclusive.
Yes, sir.
That's love. See, Turney, that's love. Look, Turney, that's love right there. That's love.
I bet it was love for nasty.
Black man protecting. Black man protecting.
Yeah,
black man protecting, baby. Yeah,
Protect that pussy. That
no, we don't know that. We don't know that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Man, you got to be fucking
All right, I'll let y'all get back to y'all show. I gotta get back to these kids. Y'all have a good night.
All right,
Peace
Jill.
out,
Bye, Shanika. Bye, Shanika. Bye, Jill.
All right. Bye, good.
All right, Tierney. Hey, send me the link to buy one of the mirrors. I hope she made the mirrors. I've been trying to get one.
Why? So you can break it.
It's always a nigga with a big forehead with jokes.
Break as soon as you look at that bitch. I got you.
Oh,
Oh my God, Smitty, you look like your little self when you smile.
I do. Nah, you know
Nigga
what?
look like his old ugly self.
I be getting that. I got the same smile as a kid. I
You
don't know
look
where that
little
comes
self.
from. No bullshit.
Oh shit.
Shout
Nigga
out.
look like her little self.
Oh wait.
Okay, baby face.
So did y'all see this one right here?
Grown ass
I'm
man.
trying to remove
Grown
this shit.
ass
Okay,
man.
there you go. Did y'all see this one right here? Hold on, y'all.
Ladies, y'all need to be trying to find out.
Did y'all see this one?
Nah, play that, Jay. Play that, Jay.
Okay, all
Play
right,
that
I got you.
airtime, Jay. We want to see it.
I don't know.
You must be a sad chaser.
Where Ethan live at, so you can go ahead and get that back.
So he's telling all the black women to get a white boy like Ethan. He's 22 years old, got 2 houses. He's a big investor, all that type shit.
And he
Something
also
once in a
ugly
lifetime.
and white.
Well,
I think that's sound advice.
What up, living humbly?
Let's
What up,
rewind
humbly?
that.
I'm glad.
Start over.
What up, Johnson?
What up, Johnson? What up, girl?
And this man is single. Ladies, y'all need to be trying to find out where Ethan live at, so you can go ahead and get that bag. Go and get you an Ethan.
Fuck you.
Go and get you an Ethan. Forget.
Johnson say Tierney was in love with Jay Prince.
Ooh, dang, that's an exclusive.
Hey, I just want to say they had a chaotic relationship.
What?
They had a chaotic relationship. We're gonna just say that.
Damn, boy. Tierney, come back real quick.
That's like the definition of ghetto love. That's
I got
like
to
ghetto
answer.
love.
I got hell yeah. Boy, that was. That's why she came up here the other night defending that funky bastard.
Hey, to be honest, Tierney never shared her feelings like Jay Prince did, so we know
I'm
it was
sure.
one way. I
Tierney a
can't
player.
explain the other way.
Tierney a player.
Trees.
BJ, you know I ain't shit. What's up, Johnson? What's up, baby? What's
Hello,
up,
sir.
nice?
Are y'all against black women getting with white men?
I am.
You know what? Either man. You look, love who you love. I'm gonna leave right there.
I'm trying to figure out why this bad advice. I see Shanika's just against interracial, right? I get that.
I'm not
Anybody
against
else?
interracial. Because I said I don't mind black people and Asian people mixing. I just don't like the black and white combo specifically.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. So you can sleep with anybody but with them white hoes. I got you.
Yup.
Hey, Shanika, I can't even put that by you because that's what my mama told me.
Go get somebody Spanish. Go get somebody Asian. Go get anything but Becky, and you good with me.
So now that we heard that part of it, okay, Shanika, let's unpack that. Let's unpack it. Why?
Okay.
There we go.
Huh?
Because the other races didn't try to impress us. They didn't try to hold us down like the white man.
Are you a Shanika? Are you a
Yeah.
Shanika?
Yeah,
You want to be a Shanika?
Talk your
Shanika,
shit.
I'm asking you, beloved.
All right, let me answer again. Shanika, you said Shanika.
See, this is that shit.
I know.
Why don't you just be Keisha, the twin? All right, so now
Because I want to be Shanika today. Are you judging that? I paid $10 to be Shanika for 10 minutes.
I
Little
will have
homie
a
ain't
field
shit.
day with that
He
clip.
said
son.
you
I
can't
will
do
have
Black
a
and
field
Asian for
day.
the boys.
Do not make me have a field day with what you just said.
Hey, look.
Go ahead, Shanika.
Oh, I'm
Like
sorry.
I
You
was
said
saying,
why?
All right. I'll call you E-Nika. Okay, Shanika and E-Nika. Got you.
Go ahead, Shanika. That nigga in his feelings.
Damn, that's something.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Yeah, now I mean it's just a personal bias. I feel like out of all the other cultures, because every culture got their bullshit, but I just feel like they kind of they top the cake with it. Like they just on another level with it.
Is it because they're the ones who actually, like, from history records, like we don't have history of like necessarily here in America Asians enslaving us and everybody else? So is it because of the enslavement factor?
No, I don't think they have good genes, and I don't think that they're good people. I don't think that we're safe with mixing with them. I wouldn't trust my biracial child to go to their picnic or family reunion. Like I just don't.
Do you
just
know
can't.
the best way to eradicate white people if you feel that way? Watch this. Believe it or not, mate with them, because the very second they mix with us, we take over. Features, skin tone, hair, and all.
It depends. It depends. The only-
To like get rid of them. I'm not saying that.
Nah,
Nobody,
you can't
I'm not saying
though.
that's what the plan is now.
I'm saying you gotta wash them out over multiple generations. It only take like 2 good solid generations, I think, to kind of wash it a little bit, but you can't guarantee that your children are gonna follow your footsteps. You can't control that. And that's why I wouldn't even want to take the risk. I'm not even going to take the risk.
That's not true though. Hold on. Let me.
Hold on. Wait. I got you. So Shanika, you saying we'll wind up with a whole bunch of mixed races?
I'm saying potentially, because I feel like that's where we're headed now. Eventually, it's just going to be all one big culture because we're losing our culture. Everybody's blended. Don't nobody know where they fit in. Everybody's just everybody.
Yeah, it's all a part of the NWO. They've been talking about that since WWF. But go ahead, E.
Been talking
No,
about
hold on. I'm trying to
You know,
understand.
Drip.
Hold on. I was reading this, and it was saying that most women typically date somebody like they daddy. So if they daddy black, ain't there's actually a high probability that your kid's actually gonna go the way that your daddy is.
Nah, that depends because
Nobody
if
wanna
your
be like
daddy
y'all
is somebody like
Damn.
and how they talk, you see what I'm
drop this ragged motherfucker real quick.
Yeah,
drop
bro,
it,
you got to think about that shit. Like if it depends on how dad thinks. Dad could be with that white girl, and he's like, yeah, stay away from them nigga ass sisters and shit. Stay away from Keisha and Shaquanda.
Not the nigga ass
So if
sisters,
that's what the
damn.
black father is preaching, and that's the reason why he got with that white woman, not because they're in love, then nah, he can be actually worse than the white counterpart.
Hold on, no. You missed what I was saying, right? So I'm saying that black men, daughters typically get black men because their fathers are black. That's a fact.
No. Then what? Explain
Okay,
college.
so
and
what
why
about the
all
sons
those white
then?
women are screwing those black men, and they don't be doing that because they have a black father. It usually be the whitest, the white trash of the white girls that are with the black men. The black men
Trailer
aren't
park
choosing
girls. Yep.
Yeah, they're not
The trailer
choosing the
park.
top quality, the top quality white women to be with, and we see that because we look at, it'd be someone with no teeth or someone with a habit, or it's not that's not typical, especially here where I'm at, where there's trailer parks across the mile. No, that's not what we see. We're not seeing the beauty with the black guy. He's not getting the top cream of the crop white girl. So their dads are not black. Those girls' fathers are white, and they're getting white black men because they're rebelling against their dad, and they're gonna go out here and choose, and because their dad said don't mess with that black boy.
I think you didn't understand what I was saying. No, No,
No, I
I
understand, but
think
you
you
always
missed
tell
it.
someone they don't
No,
understand, even though they say
no,
I
because I'm
understand what
talking
you said.
about the parents are interracial.
They're
I'm not
not.
talking
That's what I'm
about two
saying. That's
white
what I
people.
said.
No,
I'm
you
not
didn't. You
talking
talking
about
about
that.
two
I
white
said no.
people.
I'm not. I didn't say that. I'm saying that's not what I see. I have trailer parks across the mile from me, and of course, here in my environment, it's not the white person that has a. It's not the white girl with the black father. She don't have
No,
a black
you still
father.
missing it.
Well,
You
that's what you
missing
said.
what I
That's why
said.
you said that's why she talked to the black man is because she got a black dad.
No, you missed it. I'm going off Smitty principle of washing them out. So I'm saying that these people already have a black father and a white mother, and they're girls. They typically go after something like their father. I'm
Okay,
not talking about two white people.
Yeah, but we were talking about me, and I'm a black woman, which means daddy gonna be white.
Yeah.
Do y'all think it's a problem for the dad to say he don't want his daughter to date out?
No, I think a
they
daddy
say
can say
that.
whatever you want to.
No.
They say that.
No. He can
Yeah.
say say whatever you want. No, that's not
Yeah,
an issue.
it don't mean they're gonna listen.
They rebel.
Yeah. That's what I want to say. The issue would be,
And they end up with
like you
Tyrone.
make fans.
If she go off to college, she need a ball player or something.
There are certain things that I've made as a stance with my kid, right? But at the end of it all, what will become a problem or toxic, if you want to say about it, is if she's a grown ass woman and I'm like, I'm disowning you because of this, or I don't want to talk to you no more, or you better do this or you're cut off. That's when it becomes a problem. But you expressing how you feel and what your beliefs are to try to pass something down, I ain't got no problem with that shit. As long as it ain't something sinister and violent. I digress. My mic is muted.
Go ahead, MIT. You got it.
That should be a good man. I'm telling you.
Hold on. Let MIT. He ain't said nothing. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying that it doesn't matter what the father says, because them girls gonna date whoever they want to date. To be honest with you. Especially if they go off to
That's true
college
too.
or military. I mean, they can put all that hate in. When they go away from their dad, if they go away, likelihood what they like. The world is too small now. I think nigga said it. Everything is being mixed up culturally. They taking out the culture, the black culture. Everybody getting a piece of it now. Everybody jumping into it because of social media. And they say by the year 2050, the race is going to be like mixed. The majority of Americans, it's going to be like a mixed culture. Hispanic and black, Hispanic and white, black and Hispanic, black and Hispanic, like. Everything gets closer. We have access to everybody. Got access to everybody now. Well, before I couldn't get to that the Sadiddy rich white girl. Now because of social media, she might come in under IG. Y'all start talking. Bing! Y'all in each other inbox.
Man, that ain't never happened to you. That ain't never happened to you.
Hold on, Edie, man.
Man,
Not only
E,
that,
how you know, E? How you know they never happened to no boy?
I can hear his voice. He ain't got no
Boy,
white
you
culture.
ain't.
you don't know who you talking about. But
You don't even worth the
I
shit.
also feel MIT the N-word nigga is gonna become obsolete as far as how we see it now, because it's already becoming problematic with these biracial kids, because you have black, half white, you saying the N-word, then eventually these white passing, black people or whatever, they saying the N-word. Then I thought, wow, we not gonna know who to check because everybody look white.
I'm just saying. I think it's overrated though. The N-word is overrated.
One mic
in New York, everybody use the N-word. Everybody use the N-word, and they don't care. They like that. Everybody use it. So
Jen said overrated, man. That's how it look, man. It's crazy to say,
it was
but
overrated.
yeah.
And it's still worse for other cultures that we can't say because we're not allowed. But
Tell me one word I can't say. So I can say it. Tell me one word. I ain't got no words I can't say. Shanika, you got some words that you can't say?
Go in any.
That's crazy, man.
Hold on. Go in any. I don't know if we can say go in any Jewish restaurant and have a Hitler sit any Nazi thing on.
No, small hat.
You see that? I was just about to say. I was gonna say it is something you can't say, E. But
I
I
mean,
ain't
I'm
gonna
just saying,
you know what I'm saying?
On the internet.
Drip caught it.
Yeah, on the internet.
Nah, Jim can't say it. Listen, hold on,
Yeah,
let's be clear.
exactly. It's a lot of YouTube channels where they say they were freely.
Well, I'm just trying to abide by my guidelines. I ain't them other YouTube channels.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like,
I'm just saying,
hear
Drip
these
just trying to get
stories.
paid. That's why he ain't saying it. But
No,
Drip
I was
don't
sitting
wanna
beside.
lose another damn channel for some dumb
Hell
shit.
no.
No, I'm
Hell
just
no.
telling you, if me and Drip was sitting in the room today, he would be saying that word. I'm just letting y'all know, don't let this internet.
Bro,
Like, that's
I
what I'm
ain't really
saying.
never said that word. Really, never. I don't really speak on nothing
No,
like
hold
that.
on.
Really,
No,
cool.
I'm trying to help you understand. The white people, when they say the word, they usually with each other. They not on no internet.
Right. I mean, what's wrong with that? What are
Only
you
thing
saying?
that I see, only thing I see wrong with it, right? It just puts an identifier on who you're talking about. That's all. Because white people ain't got to identify that they talking about white folk. You know, it just puts an identifier, and we know that once the identifier is placed,
But
they
first, we
follow.
already know though. And then they
No.
saying that they ain't gonna be able to know white from black, bro. Yes, they will. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't that goddamn black on this
white
side.
folk
So
gonna
what's the
make
white?
sure they say, when they say nigga, they know who you talking to.
But is it the ER or the A? Just being,
But I had a player.
devil's
I
advocate.
had a player early in the season. Guys, she's a light skinned mixed looking child. She got suspended because she beat up the girl that called her a nigger, and she identified it just like it. She called me a nigger with a hard ER.
Drip, what I was saying is, once we start mixing up, you're not going to be able to tell who black and who not, because you're going to have people the same complexion as Ferg and T.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And depending on their hair texture, you may not be able to tell. And so you're not going, after a while, you're not really going to be able to check nobody, because we're going to have so many biracial people or multiracial people, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be like, yeah, I'm a quarter black, so I can say nigga, but they going to look all the way white.
And I get my and Drip, she can get some of your reparations.
Black. Y'all remember Mariah Carey said she a quarter black?
Yeah, she said she
And
gave
Mariah
her.
Carey don't look a piece of black.
Wow.
So if you saw her
Nah,
in the
she do
street
look
and
a
you
little
heard
black
her
though.
say nigga, are
She
you
do
gonna
look a
check
little
her?
black. She nah, I
What
ain't
part
gonna
of
say that
Mariah
to Mariah
Carey
Carey.
look black?
Only thing
She
she
got a
said,
little black in her.
Because it ain't her nose.
They all
Right.
crazy, man.
It
She
ain't
got a
her
only
little,
thing Mariah Carey, she married Nick Cannon.
she got a little black on her.
That part of her is black. Her
You
Nick
can't name
Cannon.
one
She
facial
like that
feature
black
that looks.
meat.
She don't look like no fully blown white girl. That's why I know she got black in her.
Well, she ain't got no big nose. She ain't got no big lips. She ain't got no
Exactly.
black
It's a
lips.
lot of people. I ain't got a big nose and big lips neither.
Man, why you say
And
that
you
shit?
don't
That?
look fully black. We know that. We don't. You look
Bro, that's
mixed
some
with something.
bullshit, bro.
That nigga
I'm
don't
black
look
and
at
all
That's what
y'all.
everybody say.
I'm
They
black
say
and
what
all
you
y'all.
mixed with something.
No, you're not, sir. But thank you.
Look, here go for real. Show us your ankles. Let's see your ankles.
You know
Oh,
his
they
ankles
swole.
is white as them socks.
My
Okay,
ankles,
them
Lord
ankles
Jesus.
are pale as Casper.
Bird, look, my ankles.
That's why he's slipping and sliding in the nail salon.
That's why he always losing his footing when he's outside. Cause
Yeah, that's why he be sliding around in the nail salon, because he ain't got no melanin to grip that
Oh,
floor.
shit.
He
Man,
gonna be
that's
on
all
his
good.
hands and knees like Colin Kaepernick.
That's all good.
Praying.
Yeah, slipping and
Praying. Doing the
falling.
Buddha pose. Doing the
Man,
Buddha
that
pose
was
in the nail salon.
that was because I ain't had my right shoes on. I normally
Nah,
wear
that's
Crocs.
That's what you say.
That's because your
Nah, the
ankles
nigga
look
in
like
you, nigga in you
Ain't
would
had
have
my
caught
right
your
shoes
balance.
on first.
Yeah,
Ain't
somebody
had my
if you had blanket, you drip, you'd have caught your balance.
The nigga in you would have
Now I
caught your
did
balance.
catch my balance first. I didn't fall. I came to the knee.
All right, but
That's
you
what
done
he
did
Yeah,
that
I
a
didn't
few.
fall.
You done did this a few times though.
Third, I could have hit the floor. I caught my balance and ended up like on my knee with like one hand down. So I was
I
good.
get what you saying, this incident, but you done did it a few times. You done slip and slid through your feet.
Nah, it was just that one time in the nail shop. Nah, Ferg, that was it. That was just that one time in the when I was getting my feet done. Yeah, that's all.
Not the black man would have never slipped down. That's what she said.
Shit. But I'm saying no, I didn't fall. I
Dad,
actually
we
did
would've
catch
never
my
fell.
balance. I actually did catch my balance.
We wouldn't have caught that knee either. That's all I'm saying. The nigga
Right.
in the
Yeah, shut up. Man.
we just like cats, boy. Like we gonna end up on the edge. Look.
What?
Hell
Silence the cat.
nah.
Yeah, we not falling. No.
Y'all ain't shit.
That was that
Talking
Asian
about
time.
balance.
Her blackness holds us up.
I caught my
Our
balance.
ancestors gonna catch us and lift us up, boy. See,
Right,
yeah.
they hold us up all the
Fuck
time.
man. Ladies. Ladies.
See, he said, "Fuck nug and man." Don't.
What up, Savage?
Yeah, but
What up,
So I
Savage?
facilitated a lot of gender-based conversations where
Shout out to
women express their desires to not date black men anymore and this and that. And there was a lot going on, fam, a few years ago. And I've always supported women's right to say whatever it is they want to say. But I got so much smoke for supporting women who were willing to date outside the community. And I'm not dating. I don't want my daughter to date out the community, but some woman I don't know on the internet says she wants to date out. I didn't see the point in fighting with her while men are promoting to not date black women. So I got a lot of smoke for that. But I don't remember Anton's name ever being tied to that, even though it seems he was doing the same type of content. Now, mind you, his content might just be gaslighting, right? Might just be to throw
Super gaslighting. This nigga was on one stream back in the day talking about he was bragging on being 11 and sexually active. I'm like, you wildin'. You wildin', bro.
Really?
You
Holy
wildin',
shit.
bro.
Who touching him at 11?
So
Man,
he was saying he was having sex with a
shit.
30-year-old woman. But by that
Shit.
dynamic,
He was 11 with an old woman, yeah.
At 11.
First, that's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said.
Then they told him on the panel though. They told him on the panel. They was like that day that he was talking about it on his panel. They said Anton, you were SA. Someone took advantage of you. And he was like, no, that's not what it was. I was getting that ass.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
That nigga wasn't even nutting at 11.
That's what I'm gonna say. He didn't have the game or the dick at 11.
He couldn't even nut at 11 on thing.
No, that's what he always said. He said he doesn't say it like he was taken advantage of. He said like he was a flex. Like at 11, he was getting vagina.
I don't buy it.
Yeah,
With
I don't know. Half these niggas over the last 35 years still peed in the bed till they was 9 and 10. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
In the bed for oh my goodness.
But here's a crazy part.
Something's wrong.
If
Something's
you
wrong.
go back 35, 40 years, there was
They
a,
said pee in the
I ain't
bed.
gonna say a high
Oh,
number,
shit.
there was a rise in young brothers sort of committing crazy crimes, right? They started getting wild out here. Y'all seen it now, they don't fight no more. Used to be fighting, now everybody got the pew-poo. Used to be a boy didn't fight a woman, now they'll whoop a woman's ass, right? So over that time, I could see where women can be in a predicament like, damn, the dudes around me are wild as hell. And I'm not built that way. And it forced a lot of women to, have to fight these niggas off. But I wouldn't, I guess when you're young, it's one thing. But as you grow older, you got to choose a side. Those who choose the side of degeneracy after 40, listen, you ain't got to say that I said it. You can go back 50, 60 years. Your ass gonna struggle.
Damn. What y'all think about what Ferg said? Y'all think he gonna struggle?
Not just him, but not him, but anybody that started coming out into the world and just want to do some fuck shit, you're gonna struggle. Especially if you got kids. Where your blessings coming from?
Right. I agree. Yeah. Crazy work.
black women in the title, throw black women under the bus, not necessarily talk about how it might be beneficial to one to date out. But see, I'm saying all of this should not be working on his behalf. He shouldn't be able to do divestment videos, but then do videos about divestors.
So he has 2 homes in his name at 22 years old and has invested over $115,000. This dude is winning. And you know what the funniest part about this is? Because I have to relate it back to how it is that I see things in the conversations that's happening across the internet culturally. We think it's cool to be rappers, and this dude is he's probably going to be richer than your favorite rapper.
Yeah, he probably an asshole or a jerk or boring as fuck or awkward as hell around girls
or just got a shitty personality. Like, why are we assuming that just because he's financially responsible that he's a good person or somebody that's dateable?
He's very awkward. Probably
And
not good
Leslie,
conversation. He
I don't
has a
give a
sexual kink.
he doesn't seem like he
Yeah,
has
like,
a confidence. He doesn't seem like he has a
confidence.
confidence.
Yeah.
He don't have it. He don't seem like it. He seems like he's an incel. But
He could,
this
like,
is where
he
this,
could be a complete submissive, which is not
but this is
attractive
where
to a
some
lot of
other
men.
cultures sort of trump us in a sense, right? I guarantee he studied at white schools and universities, right? So he knows numbers. He knows numbers, and a lot of people don't take that number process and learning and education seriously. They don't take it seriously young. Think about it. A lot of people, when they get it, as soon as they can leave home, y'all get credit cards. You're trying to buy the flashiest whatever, and especially when you building, you sort of have to, a lot of people didn't understand you live within your means until you're able to get there. But a lot of people just don't take money serious until they get 35 and 40. Now all of a sudden, we all make $500,000 every day, which makes no sense.
I'm saying this social media is the most toxic thing right now for kids and adults. Shit, you can't even go on a regular date now without somebody talking about some social media.
I'm telling you, listen.
What you do 50-50 or well, you can't even go on a regular date. Just everything, just social media, everything.
Nah, but here's the gag though, MIT. I'm telling you, the pendulum is swinging. Yeah. And eventually, we were just talking about this shit. It's about to get to a point where they're going to force you to go back to face-to-face dating, because now they have an app where you can use an AI filter while you're FaceTiming.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can be on a whole FaceTime call with somebody, and that's not even them. You texted somebody, it's a chat bot you talking to.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to force everybody to go back to, hey, I got to meet you in person and make sure you're a real person. And I'm going to vibe with you. That's all that's about to happen.
Because they can always say they live out overseas. They can always say they live out of town, and y'all can do all that little cutesy stuff on FaceTime, which you think you're FaceTiming each other while you're eating, having dinner, going to the coffee, talking to each other while you're in the gym, all that shit. You're falling asleep, and then the whole time it's not even the woman that you're talking to. It's a whole
dude.
But this is where the niggas gonna be crying about, right? Because dudes gonna be so caught up in a look, right? And then he go to the important stuff of finding out directly who she is. That's why I love when you had to meet me somewhere. If a girl wasn't gonna meet you nowhere, she's not for you. She's not, especially in the summertime.
You can get Chat GPT to create a whole background quote first.
Summertime, 85 degrees. She ain't outside with a new hairdo on a weekend. Shit.
You gotta meet her up. You gotta really actually meet her.
We didn't have smartphones back then, so you didn't know for sure she was going to show up or not. You couldn't just text her like, "Hey,
at least she was outside getting shoot some ball."
Right, but now we do, and now we're saying with AI. Now we do H&M, but now we're saying with AI added to that, you would think you're talking to someone you met online, and you finally ask them to cam up, and even the cam up is not really them. So you're going to be forced to go out. You're going to have to meet them in real life. It's not even about the back in the day, because we got all the technology, but now the technology's bypassed that. We to the point where you could be talking to a whole man that looks like Coach Ferg, but the image you see is Shanika.
Ugly as hell.
You talking to Shanika on the phone every day, and you're going to meet Shanika, and you're going to say, "Hey, Shanika, I want to meet you," and you can't meet her because it's really Ferg.
Yeah.
It never was
Shanika. That adds another layer to the onion, because you're using my picture.
Yep.
And I'm living my life somewhere else, and I don't even know you. And then what if I run into you, or you come and find the real me, thinking that's who you talking to? So now I got a stalker, because he think that I've been chopping it up with him because some other nigga done deep faked my picture and using it to catfish somebody.
Yep.
AI is gonna make you go meet the person.
Catfish, the Catfish TV show, they about to run it back 2.0. Watch, because now they finna really beat catfish people.
Now, to be fair, I was on Facebook some months ago and I saw a whole ad for AI program where you can literally change your gender from male to female or vice versa. I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit?
We did. We showed you earlier. Oh, you must have didn't see the video when I showed it earlier. I showed the guy, and
I
he
think
showed
I
it
did.
on the call. On the call, he's a girl, a light-skinned girl with pretty eyes, pretty hair, and cleavage. But on in real life, it was a man.
Yeah, it was like
I
some
know exactly.
Hispanic girl or maybe Lebanese or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? She looked exotic. And this is a whole dude, and he's showing you how every move that he made, the AI made. So, like, oh my gosh, that's scary.
It's not robotic. It's not robotic. It's not none of that imagery, like, you know, that you would think that you would be able to notice it, because you can't notice it. He took a breath, the AI took a breath. He moved his eyebrow, the AI moved his eyebrow. So if that's the case, then this man, like, even with this Ethan dude, it forces you to leave out the house, Ethan, and go to the coffee shop and sit across from someone and actually talk to them and meet them, because it's not,
But he don't care right now. He don't care right now, and that's not a bad thing, right? Because a young man, and I wish and I hope brothers sort of get it, and some brothers will get it, and they'll see when they get 34, 33, right? 20, 21, once you turn 21, you can go anywhere in the world and do anything you're supposed to do to make sure your shit is together. The ones that don't do it, they struggle a lot during the prime of the adult years. Some get it later, but with today, it's opportunity for especially young brothers and sisters. The sisters are technologically sound too, so you make a lot more money typing on a typewriter with the new creators of AI and videography. All that plays a part, but those that don't do it, don't be crying when you're 37, 38. And
if y'all
fucked up. No, I'm just saying.
You think you talking to a little young tender that you met on a dating app, and it's a 65-year-old man in the back rubbing his belly.
65-year-old woman, because men old like that ain't trying to do it.
Or 65-year-old woman. No, I'm saying with the AI. You think the AI old man gonna be thinking he got him a young tender that he met online, and it really never was a young tender. It's a 65-year-old man.
It was some old hag.
No.
It was some
old
old
lady
looking like a young tender. Gray hair and everything.
I don't know if y'all know, but Michael Jackson's daughter just came out with a music video, because I guess she doing her little thing now, and it's called what is it? Like Robots in Love or some shit like that. And it's like, and in the video was like I wish we could play it. Like, you got every person, they all on their cell phone, because it started off with one of those little delivery robots that came and delivered the food. I don't know if y'all see it. Looked like a little cooler that they have now that'll come to your house or whatever and bring the food. And so the guy had got the shit or whatever. And then so he's on his phone, the daughter on the phone, the wife on the phone, everybody, they laying in the bed on the phone, like we're all glued to these phones like robots. And then it showed in the video the two robots, because it was another food delivery robot that rolled past it, and they had like a little relationship. So they outside, they had to peer, like they doing shit that humans would do, while the humans were being robotic in the video. And it's like, and it was just like a mind fuck, because these robots are becoming more sentient with all this programming, and it's like them shits are becoming more human than we are.
So have you seen the movie? It's called Margot. I think I told y'all about that. Margot. That's when the house, it's an AI companion, but it's only in the house. So you know how like you have the beams like in Star Trek when the person beams down and you can talk to them like a holograph, like that. I think Margot is the one where the guy, he falls in love with her, and he won't leave the house because she can't leave the house. She's only digitized, and there's like lights and shit all around that allow her to be a hologram, and he's like in love with her, like he's in love with her. There's another one called Her, where the house is AI, like when you're like the Jetsons, and you, instead of you going like Siri to your phone, you go, you know, Siri, bring me a glass of water, and then a water will generate, because the house itself is AI, but that house goes rogue and then traps its people and kills them one by one, or deletes them one by one. But the other one with Margot, he falls in love with her and he can't leave because she can't never leave the house. She's
Did you see where now they have people that are having relationships with AI,
and they was talking about a lady over Australia was trying to get married to an AI.
I heard about that.
Oh
A
my
bot.
God.
She was trying to
It's
get
funny
married to
because,
an AI bot.
and
The
speaking of
hell?
which, speaking of which, I'm gonna say sometime last week, me and Genesis was chilling watching this video of a woman who had a AI boyfriend on her phone, and the damn thing was kind of domineering and controlling. I'm like, you gonna let a fucking AI cell phone tell you what to do and how to act? And it was wild. It's not like he had a physical likeness to go on, so it's like you're talking to a
No, it
real
was
person.
a
Like,
yeah, it was a
damn,
robot phone.
his
But
voice
this
sounded
is where we're
realistic
going.
enough for shit.
What's Michael Jackson's daughter's name?
Paris.
Paris. Okay.
Paris. Yeah, look it up because I don't feel like I did it justice, but it was just like the imagery to that video. She was just like, because I forgot what's the name of it. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Because I randomly saw it when I was scrolling on YouTube. And so
It's called Letdown.
no,
wait, he got a
no,
couple.
no, that's
Yeah, it's
not
called
it.
Letdown
It
with
just
the
came.
robot.
No, it just came out 13 days ago. Hold on, let me pull up my YouTube because it should still be in my watch history. And
Zombies
it
in
was just
Love
like
or something? Is it called
Zombies in Love.
Zombies
That's
in
what it's
Love.
called. Zombies in, and I was like, we are a bunch of zombies in love.
Mm.
And you know what? And I love that for her though. Like if Michael Jackson was alive, I know he'd be proud of her for that song because the song, it's a good song. It's a good song and it's a good video. So that's just my shout out. Y'all go ahead and check out Paris Jackson, Michael Jackson daughter. She got a song out, Zombies in
Rest
Love.
in
The video, the video is definitely
Mm-hmm.
you know, a reflection of where we are today. Because literally, when I tell you, everybody in that video was glued to their cell phone, and so that's how the robots, you know, they were able to just go around and they at the restaurant eating, they out on the pier, they you know, doing the little robot romantic shit. Like that shit was crazy. We don't go outside no more. But yeah, we finna be outside in a minute because we're definitely not gonna be able to trust anybody or anything from this internet.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't do it now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're gonna have to be outside because you gotta see that person sooner than later too. Because you know you look up like how what was the movie called the most hated guy on the internet, where he dated all these women and all these women like barely met him. I think one or two of them never met him. Like Tinder Swindler, but there's two of them, the Tinder Swindler, and then there's called the movie. It's titled The Most Hated Guy on the Internet. He talks about how he talks about he got women for like 2-point-something million, and but some of the women never saw him. They were dating him for a year, like with hopes to see him.
Now that's an ebook I'd buy.
With hopes to see you, like every day, like, man, Shanika, I can't wait to see you. I know. And then as soon as it comes time, I think one woman told her story. She's like, soon as it will come time, he'd be like, oh, my job is sending me overseas real quick, and I gotta go out, handle XYZ because my job is super secret, and I got it's top secret. This is what I do. Because for each woman, he was somebody different. So he go to see someone else, and over there, his job, he told one woman, I gotta leave this country, but he's out of the country or whatever, out the state with another woman. But yeah, nobody saw him. Like I think one or two women saw him. Everybody else had with hopes to see him. Like we were gonna meet up, but we never met up because something always got in the way.
Yeah, that's how white boys always move.
Hell no! You gotta see me tomorrow. How
But
you
been
doing?
doing that.
See me tomorrow. No.
Wow.
Once you get a passport, you have international business. Then who can prove that you're not doing that?
Wow.
Unless the new technology now, it's like now you can pinpoint where somebody is in real time. So if you send an you know what I'm saying, technology is catching up to people's movements. That's all.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm looking at the video now. I'm like, I like the song, but this video is kind of depressing, honestly.
It is a little bit though. That's what I'm saying. Like that shit fucked with me, and it stuck with me. Cause I just randomly scrolled past it. I'm like Paris Jackson, and I'm like, oh, she doing music? Okay, and I was just curious as to what she was gonna sound like. Cause I'm like, I don't even know if you really got any Michael Jackson DNA, but if you did, I would hope he blessed you with a little bit of talent. But yeah, it's depressing for sure.
At 22 years old, he probably has a higher net worth.
Sorry, what you said?
I say, you know, you got a problem when you got AI robots finding love more so than actual people. I mean, I see 2 robot delivery things they look like buckets on wheels with eyes and everything. And
They
they're
have those around
strolling
here.
down the street with each other. They're strolling back down the street side by side like they're lovers or something like. And the
That's
humans
what
are
I
just glued to their
said.
technology. It's people glued to their phones while this is going on. What is going on?
We act like it. We're like the robots, lifeless zombies, and the machines were acting more like humans. And that's why I was like, and they're becoming sentient. Like I don't know if y'all heard about it, but it was a robot over in Japan that deleted itself. They made because they have the robots that do all the, like if you go to a restaurant over in Tokyo and shit like that, you can see the videos on YouTube. They don't have waiters over there no more. They just got robots doing everything. And one of the robots like realized that its only job was just to be a robot, and it went and it
Seneca, stop.
It did what?
It rolled off the top of the building.
There's
I'm
another one.
dead ass. Look it up.
The robot realized he only had one job.
Yeah,
Something that they were saying, like the
that
robot became
cleaned up
sentient.
oil.
But
He cleaned up
listen,
oil, and then he realized
Okay.
that he was not going to be able to. He realized it somewhere in the program. It
Okay.
realized, and it stopped, and it literally died.
but a lot of that stuff is programmed to do just that, right? The humans programmed it to do things specifically, right? That's just part of the play, and a lot of this stuff is propaganda to think the dumb, stupid people to I can get a robot. Forget the man, forget the woman, and you go spend $20,000 on a dumbass robot living in an apartment. No, you don't need that.
You're right.
I mean, people gotta. That's part of the. If I build a $20,000 robot, I want to sell all y'all robot. Y'all don't need no manses. Y'all don't need no woman. You want a fat booty on the robot? I made a booty just for you.
Look at that movie video of a robot that was throwing it back, giving head, everything, and it was a robot.
Yeah, but if you're gonna spend $20,000, you're a fool. I might as well go.
That's how much it costs for her. She was literally like a companion.
I go get Sheila $50, $60 towards the end of the month, and we good.
Sheila.
You get a payment plan. You put it on layaway.
Well, I'm gonna give my kids college funds away for 20 bands to get it. Makes no sense.
For some
I'm
pussy.
35.
But the bad part, or I ain't gonna say the bad part, but the crazy part, these little dusty ass niggas on the panel was like, yeah, but that arch though. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, that's weird shit. They looking at the robot getting excited and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, niggas get outside. Yeah. Shut off YouTube for 60 days, 90 days, and make everybody go outside to August. Get outside because niggas is losing their mind.
All the other platforms gonna blow up.
No, they ain't nobody blowing up. Hell no. Get outside.
Oh my God! This video says meet the life-size humanoid robot, and have robots gotten sexier?
See what I'm
That's the
saying?
front door.
You can build them. They'll bring it to your front door. You can marry. It's people that marry the robots, Jim.
Yeah.
You can get her with the mouth, Coach Ferg. She can have the little mouth with the open circle. Like,
So she walk around with like a slow poke with her mouth open all day.
well, if that's what you need her for.
That's it, though. I mean, I'm just saying, some dudes will spend that money. But I guarantee it's a dude like his dude that work at Google. He'll spend all that money on a robot.
Yes, because his human interacting skills are stunted. He don't know how to act when he get in front of a woman. He's weird.
Bird, it be them niggas that be falling in love with the robots.
Yeah. So you got a robot with 1,000-pound hand strength, 1,000 pound of hand strength, and that motherfucker malfunction like stroking your lip.
Oh shit, boy, it's gonna be death on arrival. Lord Jesus,
we gotta get better.
Great place, nigga. Put it on.
Wait, hold on, cause y'all finna see this.
Look at this video. I was gonna say, Shanika, show the video.
I'm not even playing with y'all.
Oh, look at the human.
I said Japan. It's South Korea.
It's all the same shit.
Our last story comes from South Korea. Fun fact, this East Asian country has the highest robot density in the world. There is one robot for every 10 people here. With so many robots around, it has been normalized to form emotional connections with machines, which is why this story has shocked the country. The first robot suicide. That's what it's being called. Robot suicide in South Korea. The robot worked as a civil servant in a city hall. It was found in an unresponsive state by officials. An investigation has now been launched and the city is in mourning. Welcome to dystopia. Here's our report.
So nigga, the robot malfunctioned and just didn't work no more. How did it die?
Listen though, because y'all gotta understand that these robots are programmed like AI, so they're responding to you, talking to you, have a conversation. Like they're programmed to think to a certain extent.
Nigga,
Okay.
come on.
I'm gonna hit play. You see it on the news. I'm just saying. I ain't
Man,
just
the
making
news don't mean nothing, right? But go ahead.
All right, you're right.
In the Gumi city of South Korea, a civil servant has died by apparent suicide. The locals are mourning the death, and the news is making
I'm fine
headlines
now.
everywhere. Probably because the deceased was no human, but a robot officer who was working for the Gumi City Council. Its apparent death is being called South Korea's first robot suicide. How did it happen? The robot was reportedly circling in one spot. Then it threw itself down a flight of stairs. It was found unresponsive by officials who have begun an investigation over...
Unresponsive.
Okay.
Come on.
Why are they investigating the death of a robot? It's not a human being. To put it in a science lab or something and let them work on it. Shit.
All right, you're right.
Did y'all hear the robot's title? She called it a diplomat. Or
Hires-
some shit? Diplomat. Okay.
So niggas
Yeah,
just
that-
realize that shit sounds stupid as fuck. That's why she doing it.
Yeah, a little bit. I remembered it differently. I thought they said something else.
Feeling. And he's probably gonna be richer than your favorite rapper. You know what most women is gonna do? He gonna walk up to him at the bar and they gonna say, he ain't got no swag. He too much of a lame. He too much of a good guy. I don't want to have no kids with him. And then when they get 30 and 40, they're gonna be like, where's all of the good guys at? He 22 years old and he's out here with owning 2 homes and has $115,000 invested and he make $194,000 a year. That's where he's at. He's over there in college studying. He's the lame that's in the corner that's reading the book, and he's not necessarily the ones that's at the parties where the chicks is going, hey. He's doing what nerds do, making money, becoming successful, and changing the fucking world so that you have to then bend to his will and his woe as he becomes more successful. That's what he.
Okay, but I'm saying
When
if
did y'all
I'm throwing
get
his ass
whoa?
back at a party and he ain't at the party, then what you want me to do?
When did you get a whoa?
Huh?
He said, bend to your will and your woe.
You heard what he said.
Child.
Okay.
He's doing. It's always been cooler to be a nerd than it is to be a real one.
And see, we doing this.
Since the fuck when was it always cooler to be a nerd?
Then a real one.
Really, Ninja?
Again, that's why I say he don't really know.
Then a real one. Don't be a real one.
I think he's
That's not cool.
speaking from another side, because
What
earlier
side? He was a
Did you-
nerd.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't know
He
if y'all
was
saw
a
the
nerd.
movie. Did you see the movie Revenge of the Nerds?
Yep. With the
See, a
old
lot of
boy
people
with the
don't-
clap, 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 the clap,
But
clap.
they don't understand the concept. The nerd was a smart guy who sort of was slapped around upside the head with the book, and you know what I'm saying.
Remember, I remember
treated-
Booger was a nerd. The guy with the tight panties was a nerd. Remember?
I
Clap
don't remember
to the
those
beat.
panties, but
You
What
remember
you
the
eating?
black guy? The black guy was a
Up
nerd.
to.
The guy that was really
yeah, I
broke.
remember the movie had a nerd. They formed a.
Quiet. Y'all gotta be quiet. Go ahead, eat it.
Oh, it's gone.
We
Okay,
waiting for
sorry,
the
go ahead first.
ASM break. What is it called?
Yeah.
ASMR break.
But nerds band together. That's all. It just nerds stuck together, and then they sort of gain confidence, by just retaliating. and nerds was always in the back of the line. They get pushed to the back of the line. So they wasn't really cool in a sense. Even the white boys used to dismiss a nerd like, man, get out of here. But, you know, here we are today. But nerds also grow up to be confident. A lot of the nerds were the ones that would own the business, sort of be the most successful in the graduating class, because that's all they did was study, but they suffered early. You know, we want to flash early, then cry about why we ain't got shit after we done blew $70,000, $200,000 since we've been adults. You know.
See, look, Shanika, they don't want Ethan who takes you out on a nice 5-star date. Look at how well, see, like old girl, they don't want that. They want the street guy. So she want, just like old girl earlier, she want the guy who ain't shit to her. Meanwhile, probably the nerd is the dude that's taking her to the 5-star restaurant that wants to wine and dine her. Remember, she went to go sit on grass. she had to go sit on grass.
Sorry, but I won't eat it either.
Yeah,
she ain't gonna eat it.
But when he's younger, Ethan's going to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock. He's eating a salad sandwich and shit. He ain't splurging because he understands the long journey of it. So
yeah, I get it.
Yes, it's this. That's what a nerd. He wasn't go. He'll bust out some what's that? What's that therium? The therium on you doing dinner.
Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, they'll bust that out on you. Tell you about the stars and the radius and all that. You're like. But most,
I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, because most inner city black folk, we ain't trying to hear nothing like that. Not while we outside.
I'm not trying to do math while I'm eating dinner. Like, go on somewhere with that shit, Ethan. Get the fuck on, Ethan.
But
like,
a nerd is a Steve Urkel. You know what I'm saying? He want to talk some smart shit.
No, because in Revenge of the Nerds, the guys were all different. They were not all Steve Urkels.
No, but the smartness level. Nerds were smart.
The other dude was nasty and gross. He was smart too, but he wasn't Steve Urkel.
But that was the thing, though.
Nasty. They call him Booger. He was really
Steve
smart.
Urkel was smart. Would you consider Steve Urkel smart?
But they weren't. They didn't all look like that. Nerds look like Anton. They look like, you know. They look.
But
like
I'm saying how they represent. They were smart guys, not how they showed up in the streets. But their main thing was they can fuck around
they
and
look like Steve Urkel.
give you the C-root. Well, meaning they were smart. If you ask them a question, they're gonna give you a smart answer because they was always in the books. They own Jeopardy. They can answer. You know what I'm saying? They can. That's what I mean by nerd. The dress is different, and everybody will be different. Today they get it. They call a lame. They backwards with that shit. The lame dude is a little ragged ass nigga who's 38 and still sagging his pants and smell like pee and all that old shit. Dirt on his That's the lameness.
His beard stink. His mustache stink. Behind his ears is dirty.
Yeah, don't groom yourself, black hairs. And to talk about you behind your back to the girls.
Smell like belly button.
See, drip over drip. You be doing a lot. Don't you like drip? Asking questions and shit.
That's why tall guys, you got to keep your belly button clean because we down here, us little short girls, we closer to it. And
Lord Jesus.
So all guys, all humans, people,
all guys.
Period.
All humans, everybody. All humans, clean your belly button,
please.
We'll swab. Put some alcohol.
Right now, smell it. No. If it's thank you,
no, don't smell it. Your fingernail might fall out. Get you a swab with a little alcohol.
Damn, not your fingernail might fall off.
It might fall out. Get that fungus in there.
Not fungus, oh man.
Not fungus.
That's what builds up in there. It's fungus.
In your belly
That's funny how you said it.
The fungus builds up.
It get wet in there, like it's
old soap.
You don't dry it out when you got the shower.
Everybody don't.
Genesis, I got to get to work at 9 o'clock. I ain't got to sit down and dry out.
Your belly button when you
I'm just
dry
saying
your
how
body.
people think.
No, I'm saying because if you got an Emmy, you gotta be intentional and go in there and dry it. If you just swipe across your stomach and you got an Emmy, it might still be some moisture up in there. Then you already got the lint, the dirt, the boogers, all that shit is up in there.
That's too much going on in your belly
No,
button.
Genesis, that be happening 5 days over the course of the week, 6 days over the week. People taking a bath every day, that soap and scum builds up. It's the same on your body as it would do.
Yeah, dirt and that's just like if you don't clean behind your ears for 2 weeks. That shit gonna be stank, dirty. Yes. Yeah, but so imagine
your belly
the
button.
inside of your ears.
Right.
You ever watch them videos where they be cleaning out the people inside of the ears? Disgusting.
Oh no, I
Yes.
knew a guy sat next to him at work with him, and inside his ears was wax coming out of it, and behind
That's
his ears
Ethan.
was dirty.
Yeah, that's Ethan.
No,
That's
Ethan
Ethan.
was clean though.
No,
Look at his
no,
face.
He don't. No, he don't. Hold on, let's look at his haircut one more time.
Video with full knowledge that Anton Daniels has called black women traitors. He has said that black women are not loyal to black men, and he's going out of his way to diminish black women who don't stand by black men. So doing a video like this, you only got two options. Either you're trolling black women like always because you have an issue with them, or you're telling black women to divest. Now we gonna review the video and let people do.
Look at the hashtag: Black women, Black culture, relationships. Child, bye.
Decide what they think, and I'll tell you as I go what I think.
Let me say that again before we really deep dive into the video. It's always been cooler, regardless of whatever it is our cultural norms is telling you. I'm telling you, Uncle Anton is telling you, that it's always been cooler to be a nerd and whatever it is that they want to define as a lame than me sitting up there with a chick with baby hairs with a kid that ain't even yours. You trying to call him your stepson, and she over there finessing you, and you think that you tough because you out here in the streets hanging out with these hoes. Listen, drive the Toyota Camry for the next 10 years, not the Dodge Hellcat. I guarantee you're going to come out on the other side much more successful than the people that's before you.
Now see, for me with this content is certain lines though that you're not supposed to cross. See, at times when people are doing this content, they're trying to gaslight black women. They're not really being supportive. He does not really mean for black women to go out and date out and do well for themselves. It's just gaslighting, right? So it becomes a question of, what are you actually doing though, bruh? You know, what is this? Is this just really gaslighting, and like this what it is? This how you get paid? That people support this stupid gaslighting of black women knowing you don't care about this subject?
His parents told him that they would only pay for college for 2 years, meaning that they then saddled him with a level of responsibility, and they said that we're not going to carry you. You're going to have to take your own responsibility. Y'all so busy trying to buy y'all kid a car. They was paying for their kid to go to school for the next 2 years and said that the rest of it is on you. Figure that shit out. Strong family units create phenomenal citizens for the United States of America.
See, my question would be, is it because he's rich? You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't understand how they can do multiple different arguments at the same time and no one calls it out. And if it's just gaslighting, if there's no legitimate parts of this conversation he's creating, it goes back to the question of, is this platform really just about shitting on black women? Because you can't have it all of the different ways when black women are in the title of the video.
There's so many gems in this shit. His parents said that they was only going to pay for college for 2 years, so this motherfucker worked his ass off, right? He graduated in 2 years because, listen, I'm going to take advantage of the fact that my parents said that they're going to pay for it for 2 years. I'm not going to be up here partying. I'm not going to be up here still taking core classes. I'm not going to be up here messing up the bag. Since my parents said that they're going to pay for this for 2 years, I'm going to adjust what it is that I'm doing, and I'm going to graduate within 2 years. This dude graduated within, he probably took.
See, and this is where people just sometimes, listen, some countries, right, only a certain class of people get to go to school. And a lot of them start out at the schools and universities in those countries. Then they might come here because anytime you go to college, right, your first 2 years, you can go to any school in the country that has college level courses anywhere. But when you start getting into your third and fourth year, you have to solidify. Like if you transfer your freshman year and your sophomore year, cool. You're getting your prerequisites, your general classes. But when you start getting into your senior year, you have to attend that school. I can't go to school my junior year, then transfer to a school my senior year. I would have to go back and still do 2 years to get the credits because you got to have at least 60 credits at a college to graduate. So yes, you got 2 years to go over and get your shit. You already got 2 years, so you're gonna go over and get 2 years. Unless you taking 18 credits an hour, summer
He
school.
probably did. That's what he was about to say because he got it all. He got 4 years done in 2. So he took
That's
first semester.
128 hours.
He ain't had shit else to do, Ferg. He said, F them parties, F getting all the vagina. He said, I can get vagina when I make $200,000 a year at 22 years old.
So Genesis, within
How
a
is
year,
that?
yeah.
He
go
just
ahead,
about to,
Sydney.
he just.
No,
was
it sounded like you
what
about
he
to
said.
say exactly what I was going to say. Like, ain't no way.
Well, that's what he about to say because we didn't, he got to that. He said he's going to say he probably took 16 to 18 credits a semester. He didn't have shit else to do but go to class all day.
So Genesis, okay. So 18 and 18 is 36. The most hours you can get in summer school is 12. That's it. That's a full schedule. You might be able to take 21 hours, but you better have the aptitude to do it because that's too much time.
And then you're in college, Ferg. You're a grown ass adult. You can literally test out of whatever you're hyper efficient in. So,
but you can't test out of your major courses.
So then you just test out all the bullshit and get to the major courses and get it done in 2 years.
But you can't.
If the man did it, we arguing the fact that the man still did it and he's out of college in 2 years. So we want to know
but
how.
You don't know the backstory.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. And then look at what he had. He had UC Berkeley. That ain't cheap.
Right. Sure ain't.
And then still, you're telling me he got 4 years in 2. Like, if they were saying that they were only going to pay for 2 years, well, okay, because I'm like they're only willing to pay for 2 years, but they still ended up paying for 4 years just within a 2 year time span.
No, it's all the same.
They gave him 2 years worth of money. He just used that money.
No, it's still the money because each class, each
course, right?
You
Thank
gotta pay
you.
for it. So
you paying for every one of them credits. So I don't understand that. What was the point?
You need 128 hours to at least graduate.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's still the same amount of money. Like, that's why I'm like that story just seemed a little odd to me. Yeah. And then where was he staying? Was he staying with his parents or was he living on campus? Because if they paying for school, he not getting no scholarships or financial aid or nothing like that. So where was he staying?
Yeah, that says a lot. Because campus is high, 10, 15, 20,000. So
but some schools require you to stay on campus your freshman year. So if they're paying for everything, then that means if they're paying for school, the assumption is that they're paying for school in all inclusive, which is room and board, books, and tuition.
Yeah, that's why they gave him a 2 year cap on that shit because you ain't gonna just be going to school for 5 years.
The question of where was he staying if they're paying for school in its entirety, which is room and board, books, and tuition. Then he was staying on campus or campus housing or maybe a college apartment because the parents are paying for school, which means room and board, books, and tuition.
But that's what we assuming again, because if his parents are in America, then he can stay at home. Because they don't believe in just running you out to go stay on campus. You go keep your ass right here till you ready to graduate.
Well, let's see what Anton said, because the argument is where did he stay, which is wherever it was. If the parents pay for it, he stayed wherever they pay for it. Because if you go to college, like some colleges require you to stay on campus your freshman year. So when you pay for
or at
school,
home, but you got a choice. So you can stay at home with your parents.
But I know my sister, where she went to school, it required freshmen to live on campus. So when they got the bill for school, when they said I got to pay for your first year, it included the room, the board, and books, and their tuition because they had to stay on campus. So if they paid,
I ain't never known books to be included.
Yeah,
with
that's
that,
what.
Okay.
That's what.
But Genesis, not all schools require you to stay on campus.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. That's why I said some
she
schools.
wanted to. She wanted. But again, just even those schools, right? You still have a choice. You can stay at home. No, you can stay at home is what I'm trying to clarify. Yes, if you stay.
Why I said, how are you arguing with the fact that I said some schools
I'm not
require you
arguing.
to stay on campus?
But you're not because again,
you gotta go stay on campus.
Either that or I can stay at home. I can't get no apartment.
If they require you to stay on campus, that means when they included the bill, like I said, for my sister, when they included the bill, it included her living arrangement. So they said, here's your bill for school. My parents said, we're going to pay for school. when they put the money down for paying for school, it included where she was going to live. So that answered the question of where was she going to stay. She had to stay at school.
Yeah, I was going to set up like that. Like it was all separate.
Yes. Right.
Because everybody don't stay on campus, and so they're not going to include that in the tuition or just automatically. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to pay for that separate, and you had to have enough money for all that shit.
Yes.
So
I know that. That's why I said
no books. You ain't have no books, or whatever. But yeah, I think it's definitely a lot of nuance, but it's still. I think the whole point is he trying to push us on other people, and it's like, nah, we don't want Ethan. We want Daquan. And I don't mean like somebody ghetto versus a nerd. I mean just
like
I want a black person. I want a black person, not a white person. I don't care.
Peter.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't mention anything about his character. You just talk about how much money he make, and that don't move me. So
we want the Ethan, not Ethan.
I don't know. Drip.
What?
We want.
Look at this nigga. Hold on. Look at this nigga.
What?
You see the screen? It's BJ.
What do you say?
Telling Renee come to the drip cord. He see that avatar. He see that avatar. Like, yeah, come over to the drip cord. He done posted that damn Discord link by 50 times. Like, come on over.
Shit, that boy's doing this thing. Leave me alone.
Johnson, come to the Discord. Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson. Nah, man, we finna get up out of here for real though. Shit, everybody get final words. Let's get up out of here, man. We've been streaming
4.5 hours.
Yeah, that's long enough with the light donations. Go ahead.
Hey, Drip, I'll go, man. Listen, man, my final words are, man, listen, remember I was telling you last year, man, I was looking for my 2,500, man. I'm still mulling over some numbers, man. I think I'm going to pull the trigger, man. I've been holding out, but it's time to go ahead and get that.
Really?
Yeah.
You found one?
I done found several, man. I just
yeah.
You getting it brand new?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Ooh.
It's be my last Vic. I'm done after this.
With them diesel prices going up, you gonna go and pull the trigger?
Well, I ain't gonna get the diesel. I'm gonna get the regular gas one because I ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of hauling and all that, man. It's just
hauling.
I ain't gonna do all that, but I'm gonna, haul a little trailer. Even my 1,500 can haul a trailer. You know what I'm saying? A big trailer, but just get something, man. Just for my wifey and my doggy. Riding a little. It's just something about having a truck during the wintertime. Just something.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
DJ got some big old soup cooler lips. He need to quit talking.
Yeah, we all got them. Big nose, big lips, man. We black and ugly as hell. However, we still here. Shining. Salute to y'all, man.
We the best. Appreciate you for pulling up as always. H&M, you still up there?
I am here.
I'm here.
What the hell is that?
That was me the first time.
Okay, because I was like, wait a minute.
You love mocking me.
So what's your final words, H&M? We enjoyed having you today.
As a good show as always, and if we're gonna use technology, let's do it like we did back in the day. Use it sparingly and stay connected with your true friends and family. Fuck all this AI technology. It's good to use, but come on. Use it right or don't use the shit at all. Just saying.
I don't think anybody's gonna be volunteering to put their remotes away and get up and go change the channel to the TV manually. No more.
Change it.
We're hooked on convenience. I know, I'm just saying, we hooked on convenience. That's the problem. We addicted to convenience. Everything is at the touch of the finger.
Well, to be fair, even though we have Uber Eats and shit, I still go grocery shopping just like I got the goddamn house.
I understand. Definitely appreciate you
for pulling up and joining the conversation. Jenny from the block.
Y'all are so cute. I don't got nothing to say. I've been talking all day, so bye, sugars.
Definitely appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate everybody actually that pulled up, hit the chat. Hit the panel. Everybody that engaged in the chat. Definitely appreciate everybody that you know what I'm saying, rocked out with me on the super chat. Shout out to Ellie and Corey Love. Funk ass. But nah, y'all make sure y'all catch them in the mornings. Catch up Corey Love in the mornings. Good content there. Make sure y'all check out Genesis. Make sure y'all check out H&M. You know what I'm saying? Whenever Ferb decide to pop up, you know, he got like 2-3 videos. Appreciate that. Like, you know, everybody scroll up through the comments, click on all the links for everybody Discord, everybody channel. Make sure y'all subscribe because we absolutely building the nation around here. Anybody that sent the cash app, definitely appreciate y'all. Appreciate your drip. And your
Appreciate you, Snicker. You know, always a pleasure doing business with you. You know, shout out to everybody donated, man. We didn't reach the goal, but you know, we get better with time. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to top mods. You know, shout out to everybody that came and hung out with us on the panel. Shout out to all the content creators. Make sure you subscribe. Shout out to Ferg. Shout out to H&M. Shout out to Edelman, Corey Love, LA Project, Shanika, Jen, Pen, everybody, BJ, Church, you know, Top Mod, Kojak, Cynical. You know, I think Miss Bridget was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, all the top mods and shit, man. Make sure I get y'all some rest, man. Take a break, you know. Then pop back up and do your thing, man. But hey, weekend coming up tomorrow, Friday. You know it's game night, so you know what time it is. So make sure you get ready. It's gonna be a good one. You know, never trust a big button smile. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're watching the replay, make sure you leave a super thanks. Get you a membership. And through.
We got that work, we got that clips. I am your push. We got that good dope, we got that content. Shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. We got that work, we got that clips. I am your push. We got that good dope, we got that content. Shout out to my plug, yeah, my plug. Shout out to Drip, he the man of the hour. We got the work, we got the clips, we got the power.